And a very pleasant good evening and welcome to Dowling Catholic High School here in West Des Moines. Alongside Scott Babinet, Mark Amadeo, as we get set for Central Iowa Metro League Class 5A girls basketball tonight. It's Dowling Catholic hosting the Southeast Polk Rams. And Coach Babinet, thanks for joining us. We had Friday off. Well, some of us had Friday off, others did not. But welcome. You've another week for Dowling Catholic, Tuesday, Friday, and for the girls, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Dowling boys just 2 games, and then they wrap up the Christmas break. But this is the final week before Christmas and the Christmas break for Dowling.
Just a calm week of 3 ranked teams, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 3 more ranked teams, and it's good though. This schedule, I was looking at, statistics can be deceiving, but I was looking at statistics, and this is the first game where, statistically it looked like Dowling had more categories in their favor, and I suspect through the season that'll go up for them even more based on the type of schedule they've played so far this year, which probably puts them behind the 8 ball statistically early on.
Well, it does, and you play that rough schedule. Sometimes records mean nothing, but for Dowling girls right now, there are 3-3 overall, and ranked 4th. And the Southeast Polk Rams have the same record, but they're ranked 11th. And yes, RPI, whatever you want to call it, strength of schedule does play in how you're ranked. And even though you might have the same record or even maybe not as good of a record, it does play. And I think that's all fair, because sometimes why should you be penalized when you play up?
Right.
And that's what Dowling has benefited from. They played a tough schedule, but yet they're 3-3 and 500 and hoping to go above 500 before the Christmas break.
The short answer is you shouldn't be penalized, Mark. You should be rewarded for playing up. And even on Friday when I was working with Dar, we were talking about it. This is the first time I could remember since I came back to Iowa that a team lost and moved up in the rankings, but that's based on they had a great game against Centennial, and then they followed it up with a competitive game against number 1 Johnston. So they really earned the ranking they're at, and they just got to keep building because they are one of the best teams in the state once they get rolling.
Well, quite a slate tonight in Central Iowa Metro League girl-boy basketball. The one team that is not playing tonight is the Valley Tigers. The Valley boys ranked first. The Valley girls ranked second. They have a bye tonight, so you may see both coaches and their staffs out scouting some CIML games. But other games going on in the CIML on this Tuesday, December 12th. We have Ankeny Centennial at Johnston. The girls matchup, number 5 Centennial, number 1 Johnston. Urbandale is at Waukee. Ankeny is at Waukee Northwest. Other games was the Iowa Alliance Conference. That has the 5 Des Moines schools. Roosevelt at Ames. Lincoln at Marshalltown, and East at Waterloo East. Those are all girl-boy doubleheaders. Hoover, North, Fort Dodge, Ottumwa, and Mason City all have the night off. So a bunch of byes right there. But we've got a good one here. Tonight's game is being broadcast here on Iowa Catholic Radio and our network. It's also being streamed through the Dowling Internet, we're going to call it the Huddle account. So if you go to the Dowling Twitter account or even their Facebook page, you can pick up our audio through their Huddle account with the video camera here in the gym.
Yes. And, I think, you mentioned the different leagues now, and I think the breakup of the CIML a little bit has been helpful even more for competitive balance. And we get this call these tougher games, and that's more fun than doing the ones where they were just so separated, and that's not good for anybody.
Oh, it isn't, and we've seen enough, quite a bit of that lately. Let's talk about the Dowling girls. Again, they come in with a record of 3-3. They're ranked 4th in Class 5A. They're going to go with their usual starting lineup, and not much of a bench, but it's been effective. Macy Herndon, I think, has been one of the surprises for this Dowling team. She comes off the bench, averaging 4.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, knocked down 7 threes, and that ranks 3rd on the team. Of course, you have Zedeker and Katie Moeller leading the way with knockdown threes. But, sometimes teams kind of settle for threes. They look to shoot the threes. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you just got to run your offense and run that shot clock down at a time or two. And the Maroons just love to push the ball and down, and there's nothing wrong with it. But you also got to have a balance like they do in football, pass versus run.
You have to, but it's hard. You get going, and the way the game's structured today, depending on the threes. And I know when the coaching staff practices, they don't mind the threes, but they want to see them in general, on the break or with a lane touch where the defense drops to stop the ball, and then you kick out for a wide open three, especially on the baseline level. And, they do get into a rut sometimes of just shooting and gunning, and you can see that because their percentages from what Coach Meyer would love to see as a coach are significant below that early in the season. So, they need to shoot better shots or get them in the advantageous positions of off the kickouts or on the fast break, and that percentage will go skyrocket up.
All right, now for our opponents tonight, it's the Southeast Polk Rams under first-year head coach Brad Johnson, but a veteran coach. He was at Des Moines Christian for 10 years. He's been a teacher in the Southeast Polk system for 16 years, and he coached with Todd Borison, who was the coach before Tracy Daly. Tracy kind of quasi-retired, but she's very young to be, in my opinion, to be retiring, but she's got a daughter playing Division I college basketball and a son playing Division I college football, so she takes some time off, and Brad Johnson is the head coach, and I tell you, they won their first 3 but have lost their last 3, so their record 3-3, but they've lost to 6th-ranked Waukee, 8th-ranked Ankeny, and 12th-ranked Waukee Northwest. They've beaten Iowa City Liberty. They won at Ames, and then they beat Indianola for their 3 wins. So they've had a little bit of a quasi-taste of the CIML.
Yes, and it's weird. I was talking a little bit the other day when I was brought on staff with Coach Meyer. One of the things I told her, I was amazed that she took over, willing to take over for legends like Bob and Sharon. And now, Coach Johnson taking over for Coach Daly, who's been a great coach. But then I started thinking, you take over for almost any coach in this league, you're taking over for a legend. Danny Franklin over at Waukee took over for the Guesses, and now we have another legend. Is it Coach Powell over at Northwest taking over
Sam
for
Powell?
Yeah, so there are great coaches in this league, and I'm sure Coach Johnson will follow in that vein and be successful at Southeast Polk.
Tracy Daly, 11 years at Southeast Polk before retiring this past spring. and they were state champs in 2013, and they made 15 state tournament appearances and 6 with Coach Daly, and they were the state runner-up in 2014 because Dowling won it all back in 2014, but the year before they were state champs in 2013 under Coach Daly. So, and I understand she's going to be doing a little broadcasting during the girls' state basketball tournament. Little Bird has told me that, so that would be a great perspective.
Yeah, she's, I didn't know her at all. I just watched her teams. I was always impressed with how, how strong they were on defense, their intensity. She brought an intensity to the game, and some people go, she's so intense. I'm like, but she had her players' best interests in mind.
Absolutely.
And players and kids respond to that. If they know you have their very best intentions in mind, they'll respond to you, and she did a great job with that, in my opinion.
Always backed her kids. Matter of fact, she didn't finish one game, the one we were broadcasting not too long ago, so I can tell you she got a lot out of these kids. But Brad will do a good job. He had success at Des Moines Christian. I want to thank our sponsors tonight. They include Bozen the Florist, Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, Klein Electric, the Catholic Tuition Organization, and Skeffington's Formal Wear, along with Scott Babnett. I'm Mark Amadale, and want to thank Josephina Wilkham, working the board tonight. Appreciate her time and efforts for keeping us on the air. We're going to take our first break. We'll take a 1-minute break and return with starting lineups from the Dowling Gym at Southeast Polk and Dowling. Girl-boy doubleheader, the girls' game, coming up here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym as we get set for Tuesday night girls and boys basketball on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Alongside Scott Babinett, I'm Mark Amadale. Some guy named Jimmy Cataldo is going to join me for game 2. At least I hope he is. I haven't heard from him. That's kind of always interesting. Well, Scott, before our public address announcer, Denny O'Grady, lets our listeners know who the starters are, let's do it ourselves. We'll start with the Southeast Polk Rams. They come in with a record of 3-3. And they are ranked 11th in Class 5A, and they'll start this lineup at one guard, Zoe Hins, a 5'4 junior averaging 11 points, leads the team with 19 steals. She'll wear number 2. And the other guard is our leading scorer, Alyssa Bartlett, a 5'6 junior averaging 17.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. She will wear number 10. And the third guard will be Anna Van Kooten, a 5'6 senior averaging 4.5 points, and she will wear number 12. And at one forward, Eva Solsa, a 5'9 senior averaging 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. She'll wear number 42. And at center will be Maddie Maines, a 5'10 senior averaging 5 points, 3.5 rebounds. So it'll be Maines, Solsa, Bartlett, and Hins, and Van Kooten, the 5 for the Southeast Polk Rams. They come in averaging just under 58 points a contest, giving up just 44 points. And the head coach is Brad Johnson. In his first year as a head coach at Southeast Polk, he was head coach at Des Moines Christian for 10 years, and he left with a 199-47 record. He couldn't stay one more game and get his 200, Scott. I don't understand that.
That's pretty good.
He's assisted by Corey Borcherding and Joel Van Kooten and James Reth. All right, now for Dowling Catholic, the head coach is Kristen Myers in year number 8 here at Dowling, 128 wins, 52 losses, 14th year overall. She's assisted by Joel Danner and Audrey Faber. And Maroons come in averaging just under 59 points on offense, and they give up just under 57 points on defense. They also bring a 3-3 record, but a number 4 ranking in Class 5A, and the Maroons will start this lineup at point guard and captain Ava Zedeker, a 5'10 junior, averaging just under 22 points, 5.5 rebounds, leads the team with 4.5 assists and 9 steals. Zedeker will wear number 13. The other guard is Katie Muller, 5'11 freshman, averaging 7.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. She'll wear number 11. And the third guard is another captain, Layla Tritton, a 5'8 junior, averaging 7.5 points, and she'll wear number 15. At one forward, another captain, Ellie Olson, 5'10 junior, averaging just under 4 rebounds a contest. She'll wear number 5. And at center, Ellie Muller, averaging 14.5 points, just under 11 rebounds, which leads the team, and has 21 blocks in the season, which leads the team. And Ellie Muller will wear number 23. And yes, the Mullers are sisters. So it'll be, once again, Zedeker, Tritton, Muller. That's Katie Muller, Ellie Olson, and Ellie Muller for Dowling Catholic. The Maroons are coming off a win last Friday over Waukee, 65-53, in a game you might have saw on CISN with my partner, Scott Babinet, and the one and only Dar Danielson.
Yeah, that was a great game to watch. It was back and forth early on. Waukee jumped up, then Dowling came back and ran past them, and then they came back, and finally free throws late by Ava Zedeker put the game away. So it was a good spirited game, as this should be a good spirited game, as it always is.
And of course, for Southeast Polk, they played Friday night. They lost at Waukee Northwest 49-41 under first-year head coach Sam Powell at Waukee Northwest. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the tip-off between Dowling Catholic and Southeast Polk here at the Dowling Gym after these messages along the Iowa.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Now through the end of the year, every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. 2.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. New Bronco Sports and Escapes, both with $1,500 rebate, plus 2.9% APR for 66 months. And save big on the new Mustang Mach-E and 2024 Edge. No payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
By Dowling Catholic student and basketball player, Alier Agao, joined us on the national anthem. Congratulations to Alier. He's done that a few home games as we're set for high school girls basketball, game one of our girl-boy doubleheader. Dowling hosting Southeast Polk as we are near courtside. Mark Amadale, Scott Babinet. Our officials tonight include Lou Yasinich, TJ Augustine, and Jason Alons, our three-person crew. And one of them does football. Saw him during the football season. So glad to have experienced crew here for a top 15 game here in Class 5A girls, Dowling and Southeast Polk, Scott.
It makes it a lot easier to have a good crew, right?
It always does. A veteran crew, experienced crew, and they're all good. We appreciate all the officials in the state of Iowa. If they weren't here, we couldn't do the game, to be quite honest.
It's not an easy job, and as I've told you before, it's not a job I would be willing to do. So.
All right, the tip is controlled by Dowling, or actually by Southeast Polk, but knocked out of bounds. It'll be Southeast Polk basketball as a tip went out of bounds right in front of Coach Myers. So we're underway as Southeast Polk with the basketball. So the Rams going against Dowling's man-to-man defense. They have Ava Solslip in there, top of the key, dribbles at the Bartlett. Over to Van Kooten, down the lane, her shot is up and good, right over Ellie Moeller. The basket will count, and a foul on Dowling. And Ellie Moeller will pick up the foul. That'll be her first.
And that was a good 15 seconds of basketball, probing the lane, and finally an opening to drive down. And Ellie got her, but not good enough to stop the shot.
So Anna Van Kooten in the starting lineup tonight, took it right at the Dowling post player. Her free throw is no good, though. Ball slapped around and taken away by Zedeker. So it's 2-0 Southeast Polk. Dowling with a turnover the other way. Underneath, hard dribble by Zoe Hintz, stolen away by Dowling. There's Katie Muller in the front court.
And Dowling needs to be careful. Southeast Polk's averaging 15 steals a game, so they can't be loose with the ball tonight. They have to be strong with the ball and protect it.
All right, the ball knocked out of bounds. Dowling in transition, but Maroons will have it. They go right to left towards the south basket here, wearing their home white uniforms, maroon numbers and letters. Southeast Polk in their black road uniforms with gold numbers and trim. Now backing in is Olsen for Dowling. Underneath, her shot up and good. A rare basket for Ellie Olsen. They run the old ISO play with her.
And that was a good take by her. She was backing down. You can hear Coach Meyer maybe saying Barkley. Just drag her down into the post and shoot over her.
Rams with the basketball. They run a little weave in the perimeter. Three-pointer up. Good. Right in front of us. That's Zoe Hins with her 14th three of the year, which leads this Southeast Polk team. Rams up 5-2.
She's just a really good player all around for them.
Now steal by Southeast Polk as Bartlett comes away with the steal in the lane. Crossover dribble. Layup good. Bartlett shoots and scores, and the Rams out to a 5-point lead over Dowling.
And Bartlett's their leading scorer, and she does a really good job of getting them into offense and then putting up points for Southeast Polk.
All right, here's a three, top of the key by Katie Moeller. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Olsen and Dowling. Over to Moeller. Katie for three again. It's good from the right wing. All she had to do was move about 6 steps over and scores.
Yeah, that was a good. That's two good offensive trips for Ellie Olsen. She got the offensive rebound after the basket and kicked out for the three.
Solsiv with the basketball, left wing, drives the basket, draws the foul. It'll be on Ellie Olsen, her first. So second team foul on Dowling here in the first quarter. It'll be Southeast Polk basketball. They run the flex coming out of the out of bounds play, and Dowling has it squashed. Maddie Main with it for the Rams. A little dribble weave. Van Kooten with it. Right wing, it goes to Mains. Over in the right wing, it's Van Kooten. Looks inside, can't get it inside to Solstice. Now tries a bounce pass, and it's kicked out of bounds. 13 on the shot clock. And, of course, kick balls in high school do not force the shot clock to be reset like it does in college and the pros. Scott?
Yeah, and what's happening right now is Muller's able to lay off Van Kooten. She's over 5 from 3, and she's helping deny the pass into the post to Solstice.
First substitution in the ballgame, Macy Harden in there for Dowling Catholic, the 5'3 junior. Rams with the basketball underneath. Hins, her shot no good. Put back up and no good. Rebound Dowling and Zedeker. And it looks like Hins has the assignment of guarding Dowling's leading scorer, Ava Zedeker. Here's Tritton down the baseline. Is cut off underneath to Moeller. Her shot partially blocked, but a foul called. It was either Hins or Mains that picked up the foul, but 2 shots coming for Ellie Moeller. Foul will be on Hins.
And Hins is a good defense. She's so quick. I remember last year when they played and they made the good comeback, and she was all over the place making defensive plays, and she's just around the ball so much no matter who she's guarding. Does a good job for them.
7-6. Southeast Polk with a 1-point lead. First free throw good. Second free throw good by Ellie Moeller, trying to climb out of that 47% free throw percentage. And she makes them both, and we're tied at 7. 5 minutes to play, first quarter here at the Dowling Gym. Here's a shot in the lane, blocked by Katie Moeller, but back into the hands of Anna Van Kooten. 20 on the shot clock. Dowling stays man-to-man. We haven't seen any zone by either team tonight. They lob it inside to Solseth. Good help defense by Zedeker, and the ball goes off Ava.
Yeah, they recovered really well because they had the over-the-top pass wide open, and Ava came from the weak side to take that away.
So Zoe Hins will check out of the Southeast Polk lineup. Hallie Clark will check in, and she's been battling the flu element. Didn't play last Friday in the Rams game against Waukee Northwest, but in there tonight. Now in the lane, Solseth collides with Tritton, and a whistle and a foul on Dowling. And it'll get Tritton for her first foul. That'll be team foul number 3 on Dowling here in the first quarter.
That was a big collision right there.
I hope they were wearing mouthpieces. Tritton might have got the bad end of that.
Yeah, she didn't look like it felt too good.
Bartlett dribbles baseline, is cut off nicely by Tritton. Rams will reset their offense. Here's Van Kooten with it. Brand new shot clock. To the elbow is Solseth. Now they run the dribble weave. Here's Bartlett with it. Now ball's on the floor. She tries to get underneath to Clark, and it's stolen away by Katie Moeller and Dowling.
Layla Tritton, again, some good defense there, and Bartlett tripped on that.
Here's Tritton in the lane. Her shot no good, but offensive rebound and putback by Ellie Moeller is good. And for Ellie, that is her 4th point. And Dowling now with a 2-point lead, 9-7 over the Rams.
And Ellie needs to have a big game here. She's the biggest player on the floor. She can get the offensive rebounds whenever she wants, and she should be going back strong, getting some and ones tonight.
All right, Van Kooten right side to Bartlett as they play catch on the perimeter to Southeast Polk. Here's Solseth looking to drive, can't do it against Tritton. They'll reset. Here's Maines with it. Maddie, dribble handoff. Now down the lane as Van Kooten kicks it over to Maines. And the Rams just having trouble. 7 on the shot clock. Underneath the layup, no good by Bartlett, and a rebound Dowling. Good defense by the Maroons. Here's Zedeker all the way down the lane. Pull-up jumper short, and the rebound Ellie Moeller. Her put back up and no good. And the rebound Southeast Polk and Maddie Maines. Maines down the lane, draws the foul. We're going to reach in foul on Katie Moeller, out of bounds to Southeast Polk. So Katie Moeller picks up her first foul. So Olsen, Moeller, Tritton, and Ellie Moeller, each with the foul. 14 fouls on Dowling. Guess what? Southeast Polk will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. It'll be a 2-shot penalty.
Right, and this is a little bit different than the way the game started the other night for the Maroons, where they were drawing a lot of fouls early, and now Southeast Polk with their drive game is getting a lot of fouls drawn on them.
3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Dowling leading 9-7 in this girls Class 5A CIML matchup. Southeast Polk Rams ranked 11th. Dowling ranked 4th in Class 5A. Both teams with 3-3 records. Now a little high-low, and they get it underneath to Maddie Maines. Her shot up and good. That's her first basket. And it's tied at 9, Dowling and Southeast Polk. Under 3 minutes to play first quarter. Bartlett draws the assignment on Zedeker. Ava gets the ball in the corner. Over to Macy Harnden. Now to Tritton. Top of the key to Katie Moeller. Katie guarded by Hallie Clark. Over to Zedeker. Ava driving baseline, finds a seam, leaves it for Olsen. Her shot blocked. Blocked by Maddie Main. Rebound Southeast Polk. The Rams in the front court. Here's Bartlett with it. Leaves it for Maddie Maines. Underneath the Solseth. Her shot with the left hand no good. Hits the floor and she's down, and the rebound out to Dowling. They continue on. It's 5-on-4. And they got a stoppage of play as Ava Solseth coming down court, and she was shaken up, and now Jason Alons is now visiting with her. Substitution will have Margaret Johnson checking in for Solseth, and you never like to see that. It'll be Dowling basketball on the side, and we're going to do 30 on the shot clock.
That was a tough fall for Solseth. Hopefully she's okay.
Now, Solseth had battled an ACL injury, I think it was her sophomore year, so hopefully nothing like that. But she's on the bench. She ran off the court, and that's good news. Dowling with the ball. Here's Harnden with it on the baseline. Drew the foul, says TJ Augustine. And would be Dowling basketball out of bounds. Foul will be on Hallie Clark. Her first, the 5'5 freshman. Her mom and dad sitting right behind us at the end. Her mom is a Hall of Famer this past fall at Dowling. The Slings gals here at Dowling Catholic. And Kristen Slings, her mother. And they send him to Southeast Polk. Corner three good by Zediker from the left wing, but I had to get that in there. Other way we go, Southeast Polk has the ball knocked away. The Rams push the ball up, a la Dowling, don't they?
They are, and this is the first team that's really pushed back as hard as Dowling pushes, and they're actually doing it better tonight to get the Dowling back on their defense.
12-9, Dowling with a 3-point lead with a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Corner three on the inbounds pass by Bartlett is good. She's got 5 points in the first quarter. We're tied at 12.
Dowling just seems a little bit off on their defense so far tonight.
And here is Zediker, as you say that. Her shot with the left hand good. The basket will count as she hits the deck, and a foul on Southeast Polk. And they will get Hallie Vanderwert with her first foul. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Rams.
And I say that, Mark, because Southeast Polk's doing a lot with their screen game and their dribble handoff and their drives. And Dowling's getting caught on weak side sometimes as well right now, but I'm sure the coaches will adjust on that.
Free throw is good by Ava Zediker. She has 6 points, 15-12 Dowling. A minute 15 to go, first quarter. Glad you could join us Tuesday night of girls and boys basketball here from the Dowling Catholic Gym. Our final broadcast will be this Friday night of the 2023 portion of the season as the Rams working inside to Hallie Vanderwert. Her shot left hand no good. Dowling gets it down court, and Ellie Muller beats everybody down court, shoots and scores. She has 6 points, and Dowling's lead is now 5.
Yeah, that lane opened way up for her, and that's Dowling needs to get her inside working all night tonight.
They thought about starting Vanderwert against give a little more post present. Here's a shot in the wing, no good. Rebound Dowling. Zediker 4-on-2 fast break layup, no good. Muller with the putback up too strong, and the rebound out to Zoe Hins and Southeast Polk. 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Shot clock turned off. Dowling with a 5-point lead.
I think if Zediker had stayed on that right side, Ellie would have opened up wide open on the other side for a layup there on that drive.
Rams push the ball on the perimeter. They switch their post players. Now underneath, back in is Vanderwert going against Muller. Loses the ball. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Bartlett pull up three-pointer, no good, right side, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the quarter will end with Dowling leading Southeast Polk 17-12 at the end of one quarter here at the Dowling Gym. 4th-ranked Dowling and 11th-ranked Southeast Polk. Maroons come out with a 5-point lead. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter from the Dowling Catholic Gym here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegade starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
And we're back here at the Dowling Catholic Gym. Mark Himadale alongside Scott Babinott. Game 1 of our girl-boy doubleheader, and Dowling leading 17-12 at the end of the first quarter. As we start the second quarter, Dowling will have the first possession, and the Maroons draw a foul with Zediker on the dribble. And they will call it on Anna Van Kootens. That'll be her first foul and the first team foul of the second quarter. Scott, you got to look at some of the first quarter numbers.
Yeah, for Southeast Polk, they were 5 for 15 from the field, 0 for 1 from the line, 8 rebounds, 2 turnovers. For Dowling, they were 6 for 14 from the field, 3 for 3 from the line, 11 rebounds, and 1 turnover.
And a corner three by Dowling's Katie Muller is good. That's her second three of the night and her 11th of the year. And the Maroons with an 8-point lead, 20-12 over Southeast Polk. The Rams come down. They work it inside to Hallie Vanderwert, and they draw the foul. Foul will be on Dowling Ellie Muller, and that'll be her second. And free throws coming for the freshman, Hallie Vanderwert. There's a brother on the varsity team. Hallie's first free throw, no good. And tonight's game on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network, brought to you in part by our good friends at Construction Professionals, Klein Electric, and the Catholic Tuition Organization, as Ellie Muller will have a seat on the bench with 2 fouls. Second free throw no good by Vanderwert, as Southeast Polk 0 for 3 now at the line. Dowling 3 for 3 at the free throw line here in the contest, and Dowling with the ball leading by 8. Here's Zedeker coming off the screen. Leaves it for Harnden for 3. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Southeast Polk basketball. Scott?
Yeah, I'd say that Ellie tonight, she's sitting down with 2 fouls right now. She's doing a lot more reaching tonight as opposed to letting the offensive player come to her and using her space to block the shot. And so she's just a little more patient like she was the other night. She'll stay in this game and not foul.
Rams with the basketball, trailing by 8 here in the second quarter. Keep the ball on the perimeter, as the Maroons now with Harnden in there. Now a backdoor cut by Bartlett. Her layup good. Nice give and go that time, and that was Solsif on the feed. And it's good to see Solsif back in there, as Bartlett with her 7th point.
Yeah, both these teams are running some nice sets tonight and getting easy baskets for their teammates.
20-14. Dowling by 6. Here's Harnden for 3. Good. Macy Harnden off the bench with 3 points. That's her 8th 3 of the year, and the Maroons open up a 9-point lead as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. 23-14 Dowling. Substitutions for the Maroons. Leah Brauch, 5'4" sophomore, wearing number 3, will check in. Checking out for Southeast Polk will be Hallie Vanderwert, and checking in will be number 40, Morgan Reese. Making her first appearance, the 5'10" senior, and just got cleared from concussion protocol, so she's back into the lineup and adds a little bit more height on that front line for Southeast Polk.
They didn't have concussion protocol when I was in high school.
Offensive foul on Southeast Polk. Lou Yasinich and I eyeballing each other. He wants to go to review.
Well, one of the officials was kind of like trying to bait you into something before the game about that, right?
They are. We had a little discussion before the game. No too many people, Scott.
Yeah, well, I've always called you the mayor of West Des Moines.
23-14 Dowling. By the way, folks, there was no review. There was no review. That's just you can't review in high school.
And thank God for that right now.
No kidding. Where would they review it at? The guys that are doing the computers over here? I don't know. Here's a jump ball nearly as Hins came down with the basketball with Dowling's Ellie Olson on the inbounds. Pass by Dowling. Maroons retain possession. 13 on the shot clock. Zedeker coming off a ball screen. Gets in the corner. Here's Katie Muller for 3. Good. Lights out shooting by Katie Muller. Her 9th point. 3 threes, and it's 26-14. Dowling by 12 over Southeast Polk.
Yeah, this is such a competitive game. I didn't realize the difference was 12 points. This is crazy because Southeast Polk's doing some really nice things.
5:15 to go, second quarter. Nice spin move in the lane by Hins, but Zoe couldn't finish it. Dowling in transition, and a layup no good by Katie Muller, but the putback up and good by Layla Tritton. That's her first basket. The Maroons running the floor, and Dowling now has opened up a 14-point lead. They have doubled the score, 28-14 over Southeast Polk. We'll take a 1-minute break with 5:05 to go in the second quarter. Dowling 28, Southeast Polk 14 in this girls Class 5A matchup from the Dowling Gym on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Out of the Southeast Polk timeout, Zins with the basketball, and she goes in the lane, shot up and no good, but she drew the foul. Foul is on Dowling's Katie Moeller. That'll be her second foul. So both Moeller sisters for the Maroons are in foul trouble, 2 fouls each. And a nice move by Zoe Hinge. She'll get 2 free throws here, Scott.
And she does such a good job of being strong with the ball and going to the basket. And she just plays so hard. I've initially been more impressed with their defensive efforts in the couple years we've covered the games she's been in, but her offense is coming along very nicely here.
Kaylee Klein, 5'11 freshman to the Dowling lineup, getting her first varsity action. And Hins makes both free throws for Southeast Polk. She has 5 points. It's 28-16. Dowling by 12. 4:45 to go, second quarter. Halftime, we'll be joined by Justin Einertson, the first-year head boys basketball coach at Dowling Catholic High School. We'll get his preview of the boys game between Southeast Polk and Dowling, which will carry in game 2. All right, 10 on the shot clock. Ellie Moeller back in for the Maroons. They bounce it inside to Olson. Skip pass over to Harnden. Now on the baseline is Tritton. 3 on the shot clock, and the ball kicked out of bounds with 1 second left in the shot clock. It does not reset on a kick ball. So the Maroons got to have that quick catch and shoot right here.
Yeah, and it looks like in that set, Southeast Polk went strictly matchup zone there, and it kind of confused the Maroons. They didn't move the ball fast enough to get the shot they wanted.
All right, the Maroons lob it into Ellie Moeller. Her shot is no good, and that'll be a shot clock violation on Dowling. Good defense by the Rams. And the other way we go, with Dowling nursing a 12-point lead and getting an empty possession. So Ellie Moeller is back in with 2 fouls. Now here's a steal by Olson. Ellie Olson steps in front of the pass. Down court to Moeller, and the pass by Olson to Ellie Moeller. Layup good. What a pass by Olson. Doesn't score a lot, but she can rebound and pass. Got the assist there. Now a long 3 by Bartlett. No good. Or rather, Solsif no good from the right corner. Rebound Dowling. Maroons will push the ball in the front court. Harnden with it. Gets it over in the corner to Tritton. She dribbles baseline. Tries to get underneath to Ellie Moeller, and it's kicked out of bounds.
And this group's doing a good job of trying to look for Ellie right down the middle. That was a great pass by Ellie Olson. Her eyes were up, and you know, she does a lot of little things for the team. You know, you'd like to see her scoring go up a little, maybe to 6 to 8 points, and provide some help there. But she does so many little things. There's a reason why she's playing a lot of minutes.
30-16 Dowling, and now Tritton drives baseline from the left side, draws the foul from Alyssa Bartlett. That'll be her first foul. 3:40 remaining in the first half, 30-16 Dowling, and substitution, they'll get Ava Zedeker back in, and checking out will be Ellie Olson. So Kaylee Klein, the freshman, getting a lot of playing time. And now they throw the ball in, does Tritton, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Rams and Ava Solsif as the Maroons get a brand new shot clock with 35 seconds.
Yeah, they had a good inbounds play there. Maybe a little bit of a sharper cut would have gotten the layup that they wanted.
All right, Tritton throwing it in, gets it to Zedeker, right wing. Rams stay man-to-man on defense, and now Zedeker, a pull-up jumper on the baseline from 10 feet, no good. Rebounded by Southeast Polk and Maddie Maines. Rams running. Here's Hallie Clark underneath her, shot up and no good, rolls off the rim, and the rebound out to Dowling. So Hallie couldn't get it to fall. Remember her mom making that move on this court many, many times. And now traveling on Zedeker, she forgot to dribble out of the.
Yeah, it's that quick feet stuff today. You know, it's weird players that they get that quick travel.
Yep.
Or the other one that drives you nuts is the lack of awareness where they do that step back right on the sideline.
What are we doing for turnovers thus far?
2 and 2 in the second quarter for both teams.
Okay.
So 3 and 4 for the game.
All right, 30-16. The score remains. Dowling by 14 over Southeast Polk. Final 3 minutes of the first half. Mark Hemedale alongside Scott Babinet. Our thanks to Bose and the Floors, Ashworth Vision Clinic, and Skeffington's Formal Wear. And a whistle and a foul on Southeast Polk. They'll whistle get Margaret Johnson, I believe, for the foul.
And Dowling on those screens needs to do better work to fight over the top. You know, kind of sometimes you got to stand up and get through that screen and then get back in position to fight through that.
Or check that. That is on Macy Harnden with the foul for Dowling. And now underneath, Hins off balance layup good. She's got 7 points. And it's 30-18 right down the left side of the lane. Nice move by Hins. Very athletic young lady. Tritton on the baseline for Dowling, kicks it out to Zediker. Now they reverse it, top of the key to Leah Brauch. Brauch with it, works the left side on the left elbow, guarded by Hins. Underneath, the shot no good. Kaylee Crine with the miss, rebound Southeast Polk. Rams in transition. Here's Solseth with it, leaves it on the baseline. Shot too strong by Bartlett, no good. Rebound Brauch. 2 minutes to play and Dowling by 12, 30-18 in this girls Class 5A CIML matchup. Number 4 Dowling, number 11 Southeast Polk. Now Brauch picks up her dribble and a timeout called by Dowling with 20 on the shot clock. And let's see what Coach Myers wants, a 30 or a full. We'll take a 30, so we'll keep it here. Our thanks also to Skeffington's Formal Wear, Ashworth Vision Clinic, and Bose and the Floors. Our studio producer is Josephina Wilkham. I'm Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinet. And Coach, minute 52 to go in the half. Both teams with 3 team fouls, and the Maroons want to get something out of this possession. Thus a timeout by head coach Kristen Meyer of Dowling.
They do, and they need to get better ball movement. They're dribbling and picking up, and they're getting caught. And Bartlett did a great job of denying Zediker back. And so Zediker just needs to keep moving and try to tire her out a little bit. But someone else has to open up, and usually I would think that would be L.A. Muller. I don't think she's in the game right now, but she's usually the easy one to get the ball to. She's, they don't guard her out front, so if she or Ellie Olsen can pop out to the top, they could be pressure release.
Well, discussion with the scorers table, and I'm not sure what the confusion is. I don't know if either team subbed here. And the trick is, did she get in before the second horn? If she didn't, then they got to bring her back. So that's what's at stake. They may have to go to review. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I feel better now they communicated that with us. The lineup is good. You heard that. Top flight crew. They know and they have control most of the time.
Yeah, well.
The more coaches we can bring up in radio booth, the less problems they have is what I've been told. So you're one of them, Babinet. All right.
They'd probably rather me be here than down there talking to them.
3 on the shot clock. Here's Zediker, and Dowling won't get the shot off. Great defense by the Rams. They finally passed in the corner to Leah Brauch, and the shot clock went off. Good defense by Southeast Polk. Minute 30 remaining here in the first half.
And that's 2 shot clock violations.
Yeah,
with no shot going up, really.
30-18, Dowling by 12, and we've had some empty possessions here. Now they work it inside. A shot up and good by Southeast Polk. Good job by the Rams. They take advantage of that. Anna Van Kooten with her 4th point. And now we've got a charging foul on Dowling.
Yeah, Dowling's playing a little frustrated offensively right now. Zediker tried to make something happen and lowered her shoulder a little bit. This kind of reminds me of the game last year where Dowling jumped out and, Southeast Polk fought back. So at least Coach Meyer will have something different. Like, you got to stay intense here and keep focus on this game.
All right, here is a long 3 up and good by Maddie Maines for Southeast Polk. That's her 5th point of the night. Rams hanging around. It's 30-23. They've cut it to 7 with 45 seconds remaining. Dowling with the basketball. Here's Leah Brauch with it. Rams running their weave. Now they finally get it to Katie Muller. Katie dribbles baseline, gets over in the corner to Tritton, who has a pass block. in the corner to Katie Muller for three. It's short. Offensive rebound, Dowling and Olsen with 25 seconds remaining. Shot clock turned off.
Yeah, you need to get the last shot here and make something happen here.
All right, Zedeker now guarded by Zoe Hins of Southeast Polk. 15 left. It's Zedeker, Olsen, Katie Muller, Layla Tritton, and Leah Brow. The five on the floor for Dowling. Now here's Trenton. She fakes a three, dribbles baseline, looking inside, and loses the ball out of bounds, and that'll end the half. She doesn't get a shot off. Great defense by Southeast Polk to close the half, and the Maroons lead at halftime here, Scott Babinott, by the score of 30-23 as Dowling outscores Southeast Polk 13-11 in that second quarter, but the Rams were almost guilty of getting blown out, and they come back and make a nice run.
Right, it was I believe a 7-0 run to end the half here. I believe it was 30-14, maybe 30-16. Yeah, 7-0. So good comeback by Southeast Polk.
All right, we're going to take a break, come back. We'll take a 2-minute break, Josephina, if you don't mind, 2-minute break. Our halftime score in this Class 5A CIML girls contest from the Dowling Gym. It's Dowling 30 and Southeast Polk 23 here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
And we're back here at the Dowling Catholic High School Gym in West Des Moines. Tuesday night, girls and boys basketball here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinett, and now joined by Justin Einertson, the Dowling boys basketball coach. Halftime score, Dowling girls leading Southeast Polk 30-23. Coach Einertson, welcome. It's good to see you. It's been a week.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. Missed you on Friday.
Did you?
Sure. I had a lot to talk to you about Friday, and you weren't around, so we got to catch up.
Well, we let the TV guys take over Friday, unfortunately. They were sitting way up there.
Sure
That's
were.
a good spot. We're down here. We can hear all the stuff going on, but hey, speaking of Friday, I mean, your team comes in with a record of 2-3. You know, you had a good week, and then last week, you know, losses on the to Johnson on the road, and then Friday night, as you mentioned, 76-48 Waukee. I thought Waukee graduated everybody but one, and
sure
it sounds
did.
like they had a pretty good group against your club, who now I think is getting to be full strength with the addition of one player, but certainly didn't work out Friday night, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, we were down 10 going into the last possession, and then Mason Costello hit a very contested three, and I just feel like the fourth quarter is really flat. So there were a lot of complaints I had in the first three quarters, but we were still in the fight. One thing I'll say is, you know, you walk in the locker room after a loss like that, and you're like, oh, well, we just let down. Well, not really. Actually, a lot of those mistakes we made in the fourth were out of desperation and trying to make plays. I don't hate that. I think that might actually pay off more in the future, that we were still trying to make things happen. It may be outside of our comfort zone or skill level, but, that's one of those games that it's not always bad if it balloons because you get to play them again, and now they don't think we're very good. So, we learned a ton from that. We turned it over 20 times, and you can't do that in this league. We only shot 28%. I mean, you couldn't have had a worse offensive output, and we took on a juggernaut offensively as well. So, everything hit bad at the same time, and score showed it.
That first week of the season when you played Valley and Ankeny Centennial, and you went 1-1 with those two ranked teams, you were averaging just nine turnovers a contest.
Yep.
And then you mentioned what happened Friday. I'm just amazed. But that's how this game can be, especially when you're playing quality teams night in and night out. And, oh, by the way, you get halfway through the season, you're going to turn around and play them again.
Yeah, and teams will pretty quickly find your weaknesses. And last week those were exposed, especially on the offensive end. So a lot of sharpening that we did in practice and in film, and I'm pretty happy with the response. Saturday morning guys came in and were ready to fix the problem, so I couldn't ask for more there.
You mentioned some of the issues going on. What are some of the things you like thus far, Coach, even though a loss last week to Johnston and to Waukee? What do you like?
Well, the first thing that pops out to me is we had Riddick is actually, that was in wrong earlier, so 14 points in his first game, has only played one game. So that means we have 4 guys averaging double figures right now. So that's going to be nice with our style of play is hopefully if somebody's struggling, we'll have the guys to pick them up. We haven't seen a lot of consistency other than maybe Joey, who's been, I think, double figures every game, or if not, very close to it. But the fact that you get 4 or 5 different guys that can get to double figures is probably going to bode well. I thought our defense actually took a really big step up in practice Saturday. We had some issues that were exposed by Waukee on Friday, and our guys were pretty open and honest about what we need to do to be a better defensive team. So I still think we're going to end up a really good defensive team. I don't think it helps our defensive rating that you played Waukee, Valley, Centennial, and then a really good Roosevelt team to start the year. That Johnson game made us look pretty good because there were about 12 possessions in the entire game. But other than that, we've really been tested, and I feel like we're battle tested, so we're just ready to compete tonight.
And with the addition of Riddick Metten, who's played and started last Friday at 6'3", probably wouldn't be playing post, but he plays one of your bigs. But complimenting Joe Broderick, again, Joe, 6'4" senior, didn't play last year, ACL, comes out, and what a year. He's averaging more rebounds than points, and that's not bad either, but both are double-doubles.
Yeah, he's leading the state in rebounds, and it's not even close. It's by like 5 rebounds.
Unbelievable.
It's pretty wild. I mean, you can't teach that kind of stuff, and I think he's pretty disappointed in his output lately, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of these games he really lights it up.
And, Coach, tonight, Scott Babinet's going to do double duty because Mr. Cataldo is home ill, as I found out.
Oh, really? I didn't think a Cataldo could get sick.
Well,
is that possible?
I've got stories on that, but Mr. Babinet's going to sit in and fill in. Scott?
Yeah, so, Coach, if I'm filling in tonight, what should I expect? If I was looking for 3 things out of your team tonight, what would you want me to notice?
I think we need to get back to really pushing in transition. We got a little bit passive the last 2 games. We are a really good transition offensive team, so got to get shots early in the shot clock that are open, and that's the key. They got to be open. And then the second thing is you got to shut down Bodie. Their leading scorer is, he's the head of the snake. He's extremely talented. Just like everybody else in this league, there's always one guy that can really, really go. Got to make sure that we limit him. And then the big thing is we need to be really sharp in half court. I think that's been our struggle to this point of the year, and we fixed and tweaked and learned a lot. Our system's not complicated, but it's new, so hopefully we can execute in the half court. But transition, half court offense, and then making sure that we don't let Bowie get going.
Does that answer your question, Scott?
It sure does. That's great, because then it's focused for your players.
Took notes.
And it's simplistic to get to that. They ought to be able to follow that.
Yep, I hope so.
You mentioned Bodie Goodman averaging 20.5 points, 4 rebounds. And he is the straw that stirs the drink for Southeast Polk. But they have some complimentary players, Trey Luss and Jackson Barton. Barton probably, he's like Broderick, good. A double-double on the verge.
He's solid. He can score with both hands. They run some ISOs for him. It's funny because in 2023, you don't see as many post ISOs as you used to. So in a way, they're a little bit old school. Where they just try to get it into him and let him go to work. So that'll be a different challenge for us. We haven't seen that much this year. But, really, to hurt guys like that, Lust and Barton, you got to be able to score in transition and get them running. And that's the thing, when you have one dominant offensive threat, you got to tire them out. So that's another reason we got to get it going. Got to get running this year.
And that's when you're going to run a lot of guys in your bench. Actually got a guy that's on your bench that started, so they know exactly what their roles are, and keep the pressure on.
Yeah, 9 deep, and we'll use them. Just got to make sure that we're working ourselves to exhaustion. Guys are used to competing. I think we're really just itching to get out there. You can feel that tension. Guys feel like they haven't performed up to the capability, so we're ready to get going.
Yeah, well, last year both teams won on each other's home court. Polk won here and Dowling won there, so another little added rivalry. All right, Justin, thanks for joining us, and look forward to talking after the game if you have time. All right, Justin Einerson, Dowling Catholic boys coach, joined us here at halftime. We'll take a break, come back with the start of the second half. Dowling girls leading at halftime 30-23 over Southeast Polk. Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinet will return to the Dowling gym following these messages here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Our year-end Red Tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Get up to $5,500 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s, plus 0.9% APR for 36 months. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And save on the 2024 Equinox with a $500 rebate plus 1.9% APR for 36 months. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. DeArmondChevyGMC.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western. More jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym, underway in the second half of this girls Class 5A game. 30-23, Dowling with the lead. And 7 on the shot clock and a jump ball as the Rams were struggling to get off a shot. Keep in mind, Southeast Polk, Scott, had, 2 shot clock violations they forced on the Dowling offense, and we almost saw one here by the Dowling defense.
Yeah, Dowling came back in this first possession of the second half to make things tough, and they need to keep doing that throughout the rest of this half.
Right underneath, and they get it to Ellie Muller. Layup is good. Muller, who had 8 points at halftime, now in double figures with 10. Ran a little ISO with her on the left block.
And that's something they needed to do tonight, is get the ball into her, but her foul trouble's probably gotten her a little out of rhythm, so it's a good start for the Maroons.
All right, Southeast Polk with the ball. Anna Van Kooten along with Zoe Hins, Alyssa Bartlett, Ava Solsif. Here's a long three. It's no good by Maddie Maines, the fifth starter. Rebound out to Dowling. Maroons by 9 here in the third quarter. Thanks to Justin Einerson for visiting with us at halftime, the Dowling boys basketball coach, as we'll have game 2 of our doubleheader following this contest. Look, the Rams a little zone here to start the second half. Coach Brad Johnson, his first year as a Rams coach, on the zone, and now here's a steal by Van Kooten. The other way we go, Southeast Polk with the ball. Long three by Maines is good from the right wing. Maddie Maines with her second three of the night. She has 8 points. And Dowling's lead is now 6, 32-26. Just like that, the Rams could shoot their way back. Here's Zediker for 3, top of the key, and it's good. Zediker with 6 points at halftime, now with 9.
Yeah, they're just, this team does not go away. Dowling's had the chance to stretch it out, and Southeast Polk's fought their way back.
All right, the Rams with the basketball on the baseline. Pull-up jumper, no good by Alyssa Bartlett. Rebound Dowling and Layla Tritton. Outlet pass goes to Zediker. She's looking to push, but Southeast Polk gets back. Zediker underneath, kicks it out in the corner to Tritton. She dribbles baseline on the left side, can't find any room. Maroons will reset their offense. Here's Katie Muller underneath. Her shot is blocked by Maddie Maines. Rebound out to Southeast Polk. Rams running. Here's Alyssa Bartlett with it. Top of the key for 3 by Solsith, no good. And a rebound Dowling and Katie Muller. Now we're picking up the pace here, Mr. Babinet.
Yeah, it's back to the way it was at the beginning of the game. And
funny how that all sorts itself out. Now steal by Southeast Polk. Rams with the steal. Solsif gets underneath to Hins, and she lost it, but right into the hands of Maines. Southeast Polk retaining possession. Now a long three up and off the back iron, no good by Maddie Maines. Rebound Zedeker. Outlet pass to Katie Muller. One-on-one. Layup up and good. The basket will count, and a foul on Southeast Polk's Maddie Maines. And the Maroons running the court. Great outlet pass by Zedeker to get things going, Scott.
Yeah, that was a much better attack by Katie Muller as well. She got shoulder into the body and then drew the foul and made the layup, whereas the last two possessions, they handed the ball up into blocks.
We're going to take a full timeout. Timeout on the floor by Dowling with 4:54 remaining here in the third quarter. It's Dowling 37, Southeast Polk 26, and the Maroons will be at the free throw line when we return here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Our year-end sales event is going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola. Now through the end of the year, every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. 2.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. New Bronco Sports and Escapes, both with $1,500 rebate, plus 2.9% APR for 66 months. And save big on the new Mustang Mach-E and 2024 Edge. No payments for 90 days. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
To youtube.com/youngcatholic.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Free throw no good by Katie Muller, but her sister gets the rebound, the put back up and good. So Katie Muller now with 11 points, and her sister Ellie with 12 points. Scott?
And Dowling got the steal on the inbounds.
Yes, they did, as the Maroons come away with the steal, and the ball will be knocked out of bounds as substitution for Dowling now is Ava Solsa, Macy Harnden will check in for Dowling Catholic.
Do you think Katie missed that free throw so she could play a little bit longer? Or she's trying to pad her sister's stats?
Well, the Maroons were perfect at the line until that, so I doubt that. Katie Muller with 11 points as she makes the and one. We've got a booth review again.
Shot clock adjustment.
30 seconds on the shot clock. Dowling basketball underneath their own basket. Dowling 39, Southeast Polk 26. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Zedeker for Dowling on the right baseline. Tries to drive, can't, and is cut off. And a whistle and a foul on Southeast Polk. That'll be on Van Kooten. That'll be her second.
They keep wanting to get the ball inside Ellie Muller, and they're either not getting it to her in time before she loses her positioning, but she's in there. She's open if they get it to her.
The Rams were zoned for a while. Now they're back to man-to-man. Now coming off a ball screen is Ellie Muller. Ball loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Southeast Polk. Solsif with it. Down court to Bartlett. Corner three by Hins is no good. Rebound, Ellie Muller. Outlet pass goes to Harnden. Pushed it down court to Tritton. Layla driving against Maines. Kicks it back out to Zedeker with 4 minutes remaining, and Dowling by 13.
Southeast Polk keeps two players down inside all the time to stop those drives tonight.
So it's Zedeker, Olsen, Ellie Muller, Layla Tritton, and Macy Harnden, the five on the floor for Dowling. There's 10 on the shot clock. Harnden in the lane. He's got off, and the ball now on the pass to Zedeker. Nearly stolen. Zedeker will spot up for three. Good from the left baseline. Gambling on that play with Solsif, and Zedeker made her pay.
Yeah, she got her hand on that pass by Harnden, and Zedeker was able to recover and knock down the three.
Now they'll get Tritton for the foul. That'll be her second. Team foul number 1 on Dowling here in the third quarter. The Rams with 2 team fouls. And now substitutions as Katie Muller checks back into the contest for Dowling Catholic. Katie with 11 points tonight. Now the Rams bring in Hallie Vanderwert, number 20, the 6'1 freshman. Now we've got a jump ball between Zedeker and Bartlett, or rather Solseth, and it'll be holding the possession.
Solseth ended up on the ground again.
Yeah, she's got some floor burns tonight. Out of bounds, holding the possession, Southeast Polk, 25 in the shot clock. So the shot clock does not reset if you retain possession on a held ball. Rams on the baseline. Bartlett, pull-up jumper from 15, no good. Rebound Harnden, down court to Tritton. Layla feeds Zedeker, but the baby bunny steps, traveling before the three-pointer was made.
Yeah,
get away with that in club ball. I can't in high school, at least not with Allens out there, Jason Allens.
She might have gotten it if it's quicker. It just was that little step in.
Great call. I won't admit it if somebody comes up and asks me, he said, "Did you say I made a great call?" I deny it. 42-26 Dowling with 2:45 to go. Long three by Hins is no good, top of the key. Ellie Muller reaches out and grabs the rebound. Now leads the charge 3-on-1 in the corner to Zedeker. She won't shoot it. Back to Tritton on the baseline. Underneath to Muller to lay up good. Ellie Muller with her 14th point. That's her 6th point of the third quarter. Timeout, Southeast Polk. This will be a full timeout. With 2:27 to go here in the third quarter, we'll take it with them. Dowling 44, Southeast Polk 26. The Maroons with their largest lead of 18 points with 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll return to the Dowling gym after these messages on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western. More jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
And we're back here at the Dowling gym out of the timeout. A long three up and good by Alyssa Bartlett of Southeast Polk. That is her 10th point of the night.
Coaches like that when you come out of the timeout and get an open shot and knock it down like that.
44-29, yes. They were needing a basket, and now we got a whistle and a foul away from the action on a ball screen. As Dowling, as you mentioned, went on a 12-0 run before that three-pointer. Whistle and a foul on Southeast Polk, and that'll be on Alyssa Bartlett. That'll be her second foul, the young lady who just made the three coming out of the timeout. And that cuts that 12, snaps the 12-0 run by Dowling, Scott.
Yeah, and Dowling, 2 of the 3 fouls they've drawn here in this half, I believe, are good hard drives where they're getting the contact on the drive. They're getting low and pushing the ball. So it compromises the defense of Southeast Polk.
Katie Muller, her shot in the lane no good, but her sister's there to rebound. Ellie with the putback up and good. She's got 16 points. And a minute 40 to go here in the third quarter. Dowling 46, Southeast Polk 29 here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinet tonight. Dowling and Southeast Polk. And now Solseth gets away from Zedeker, launches a three. It's no good. Katie Muller the rebound for Dowling. One and done are the Rams.
Dowling's doing a good job of shutting down that offense after that without giving up long rebounds on these threes.
Minute 10 to go here in the third quarter. Corner three by Muller. Good. That's Katie Muller. And that is her 4th three of the night. And she's got 14 points. And her sister has 16.
And these last 3 games for her, she's just shot so much more confident.
Here's a steal by Katie Muller. She took the ball away from Hallie Clark. Now here's Harnden with it. Reverse pass to Katie Muller, and she keeps it alive. Ball loose on the floor, and a jump ball called. Dowling and Southeast Polk is Zedeker was in there with Margaret Johnson. Possession arrow favors Dowling. And the shot clock will stay the same, 23 on the shot clock since Dowling retained possession.
I thought he pointed Southeast Polk's way.
Well, they don't point once in a while the right direction. I noticed that one.
You just got him back with that.
I did. But this is Jasinic. This is the softball coach, so we go round and round a few times too. All right, 40 seconds remaining, 20 on the shot clock. Dowling with the basketball. Long three by Zediker, top of the key, it's no good. And the rebound, well, Clark had it, lost it, and Dowling will get the final shot. Shot clock turned off, 30 seconds remaining in the contest. We'll see if the Maroons can attempt to hold for one, leading 49-29. Their largest lead of the night is right now at 20. Underneath, the shot no good, put back up and no good by the Maroons. And Emma Hazels, who is in there, the 5'7" senior, drew the foul, and she will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was good, falling right to the ball. The layup went up over the rim, and the weak side rebounder was there.
Foul was on Vanderwert. That's her second. Hazel's first free throw, good.
And that's all kind of within the flow of their offense. When they say that drive, the post is supposed to present in the middle of the lane. And so Hazel was going there and just walked right into the rebound.
That's her first points of the year. Second free throw no good, so she goes 1 for 2, and a backcourt foul on Zediker for a reach-in. So Ava with her second foul, 80 feet from the basket. You don't want to see those.
Yeah, those are the ones that frustrate the coaches. It's like, that's not necessary right there. Just pressure the ball. I know they want to pressure the ball and slow down the break, but you don't want to do the fouling.
Dowling by 21 with 5 seconds to go. Bartlett with it, guarded by Zediker. Gets it over to Vanderwert. She doesn't get the shot off. So we've come to the end of the third quarter here at the Dowling Gym. Our score, Dowling Catholic 50 and Southeast Polk 29, alongside Scott Babinet. I am Mark Amadale, and we'll return for the fourth quarter here in this Class 5A CIML girls matchup from the Dowling Gym tonight. Dowling 50, Southeast Polk 29 after 3 quarters. We'll return in 1 minute here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
33BT Des Moines. KIHS Adel.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym, underway in the fourth quarter of this girls contest. Rams with the basketball first. Bartlett's three-pointer is no good, and a rebound out of bounds to Dowling. 50-29 Maroons. Dowling outscoring Southeast Polk Scott 20-6 in that third quarter, and we'll get a moment here. We'll get our statistics through 3 quarters with shooting, turnovers, and rebounds. Dowling starting Macy Herndon, Ellie Olson, Layla Tritton, Ellie Muller, and with the basketball now, Kaylee Klein, the 5'11 freshman. Klein works it inside, gets it over to Tritton. Olson fakes a 3, won't shoot it, now does. Her shot up and off the mark and violating the shot clock, out of bounds to Southeast Polk. Scott, you got to look at some of the numbers through 3 quarters.
Yeah, for Southeast Polk, they're 14 for 40 from the field. They are 2 for 4 from the line, 14 rebounds, 7 turnovers. For Dowling, it is 19 for 37, 4 for 6 from the line, 30 rebounds, 10 offensive, and 9 turnovers for the game.
Whistle and a foul on Ellie Moeller. That'll be her third foul as she reached in. That'll be the first foul on Dowling here in the fourth quarter. As again, they wipe the fouls clean. The team fouls clean. The players keep their personal fouls throughout the game. And now Tritton with the steal and basket. She took the ball away from Hallie Clark and scores. Layla coast to coast. She has 4 points.
And that's a nice finish there. It looked like she might get it blocked if she was able to pull it away and put it up on the left side.
Now whistle and a foul. They'll get Tritton for the reach-in on Layla. That'll be her third foul. So Ellie Muller, Layla Tritton with 3 fouls each. Katie Muller with 2 fouls for Southeast Polk. Foul trouble. Vanderwert, Van Kooten, Bartlett with 2 fouls each.
We haven't gotten in the bonus, I don't think, tonight in any of the quarters.
No, we haven't. And bonus now 2 shots on the 5th foul of each quarter, much like the college women's game. Love that rule. Now Southeast Polk underneath, and a shot blocked out of bounds by Ellie Muller, as turning to shoot that time was the young freshman Vanderwert. She hit the deck.
And
she'll learn this game.
Yeah, and that time Muller let her have the space and then closed it with her length to block the shot.
All right, Southeast Polk inbounds the ball. You get it underneath to Solsa. She drives down the lane, draws the foul, and 2 free throws coming for the Rams. Foul will be on Dowling's Ellie Muller, and that is her 4th foul. With 6.5 minutes to go, Dowling leading 52-29, but Muller with foul number 4.
That's 3 quick fouls here, so we may hit the bonus here.
How about this note? Ava Solsif has not scored until now. First free throw good. She comes in averaging 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and that is her first point of the night.
And at this point of the game, if you're Dowling, you want to guard and not get these cheap little fouls that they're getting right now.
Rams led by Bartlett's 10 points. Second free throw is no good by Solsif. The Rams now 4 of 7 at the free throw line. Dowling also 4 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. 52-30. Dowling with the lead.
What a play by Olsen there to save that.
The ball was rotated back out and nearly on the other side of the half court. It had been over and back, but Dowling saved it, as you mentioned. Rams in a little zone here, it looks like. Yes, they are. Corner 3 by Katie Muller is too strong. Rebound out of bounds, and a whistle and a foul on Dowling's Ellie Olsen. That'll be her second. And team foul number 4 on the Maroons here in the fourth quarter, Scott.
Yeah, this is not what you want to. You don't want to get them in a position where they can score with the clock stopped. You want to keep the clock running here and play solid defense.
Mentioned West Des Moines Valley had the night off in games, and I see a boys coach beyond our right shoulders, kind of lurking in the background. Mr. Willie Thornton. I think he's taking your notes. He's wanting some stuff, but Willie's got to wait for the boys' game to start.
We'll see how much I know about the boys' game, right?
52-30. Dowling with the lead. Rams stay in that zone. Skip pass over to Zedeker. Dowling just trying to pass him in the perimeter. They get it to Muller. Ellie down the lane. And her shot up and good. Did a little hesitation and shoots and scores. She has 18 points.
That was like a fake Euro step right there.
It looked unusual. She went around the defender, and now underneath. Solsif with her first field goal, and that's her 3rd point. 54-32 went down the right side of the line, did Ava.
You know, one thing Southeast Polk, I know they're down right now, but one thing they've done a really good job is closing out on the 3-pointers on the baseline tonight.
There's Katie Muller for 3. It's no good, but Dowling offensive rebound, Tritton. 54-32 Dowling. Now the Maroons throw it away. Pass from Muller to Tritton, out of bounds. Southeast Polk with Zoe Hins, Hallie Clark, Eva Solsif. And let's see. Rams get it underneath. There's Hins with it. Her shot up and good. Strong move by Hins. Also in there for Southeast Polk, Hallie Vanderwert, and Hins with her 9th point.
That was a sweet little move. It looked like she was going to kick out, and all of a sudden she just popped it right hand and right up for the layup.
She just kind of flipped it up there. Vanderwoerd is the 5th player on the floor for Southeast Polk. Dowling, Zedeker, corner 3, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ava Zedeker. That's her 4th 3 of the night. And Zedeker with 15 points.
And she set that up really nice coming from inside and get separation.
Dowling has 3 players in double figures. Ellie Muller with 18, Zedeker with 15, and Katie Muller with 14. 57-34. Now Dowling with the ball after a Ram possession to get it back. Corner 3, up and in and out and back in again. Good by Layla Tritton. When you have the shooter's roll, you have the shooter's roll, and that's 7 points for Layla.
And she makes some big shots, but most of her game's quiet. So at the end of the game, you usually look up and say, "Oh, she did that." And
15 points now for Layla Tritton. 4th foul. Or check that. Foul on Tritton. Free throws coming for Anna Van Kooten. And she'll get 2. That's a 5th foul on Dowling. First one up and good.
She's number 15.
Yeah. She has 7 points. Second free throw good. So Van Kooten with 6 points. 2 for 3 at the free throw line. 60-36 Dowling. Maroons by 24. Largest lead of the night. Has been 26 for Dowling. I should correct that. Stay tuned. The boys' game coming up. Dowling with the ball, and Katie Muller shot blocked underneath. Nice block that time by Vanderwoerd. Rebound out to Southeast Polk with 3 minutes to play, and Dowling up 60-36. Hens in the lane. Her shot no good. Olsen with the rebound. It goes out of bounds. They say it was poked out of bounds by Vanderwoerd, and now wholesale substitutions. As Dowling has emptied the bench. We may need a line change here for us.
This is good to see, though. I mean, these players get some extra time out here on the court.
All right, Leah Brauch will run the point, wearing number 3. Nellie Johnson, and then number 35 for the Maroons. Emma Hazel, number 31. Number 21, Kaylee Klein with the basketball. Back out to Brauch. And also in there for Dowling, Maddie Rice, number 25. Maroons will try to run their offense. This is Maddie Rice with it. Back to Nellie Johnson. 2.5 to go. 60-36 Dowling. Down the lane. Shot up and no good by Kaylee Klein. And a whistle and a foul after a rebound by the Maroons. And this foul will be on Southeast Polk's Hallie Vanderwoerd, her 3rd. And free throws coming for Dowling. And that'll be Emma Hazel, who's 1 for 2 tonight at the line. First free throw hits the back of the rim, up in the air, rolls around and falls through. There you go.
She hit every part of that round there.
But
she got
Coach.
it, yeah.
Practice that.
That was that backspin, right? And that's 2 offensive rebounds she's walked into and drawn the fouls.
Southeast Polk brings in number 40, Morgan Reeves, and number 44, Kylie Soleski. And the second free throw is no good, so 2 points tonight for Hazel. Rebound Southeast Polk. 2:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, we'll have the boys' game. And we'll wrap up a little short wrap-up of the girls' game, scoring and statistics. Rams with the basketball, working inside, whistling a foul on Maddie Rice, the 5'8 sophomore. Picks up her first foul, and the Rams will shoot 2 the rest of this game because Dowling has committed more than 5 fouls. Vanderwoerd's free throw good.
And what's good to see here from the Dowling perspective is they were running basically the game plan off the bench for girls that hardly play. They just didn't have the weak side help soon enough that time.
And second free throw is no good by Vanderwoerd. She's 1 for 4 at the line. Dowling with the rebound, but Vanderwoerd gets the steal, and they're going to wipe it off, traveling on Vanderwoerd. She changed her pivot foot as she tried to attack the glass.
It gets crowded in there.
That's right, yeah. Well, that's if, the tall trees, like Muller and Vanderwoerd, 6'1", that's where they want to live, is the paint. Oh, long 3 by Klein is no good. The 5'11 freshman on the miss for Dowling. Rebound Southeast Polk. Here's Clark with it. Howley with it to Solseth, or rather to Soleski. And now a ball stolen on the baseline by Dowling. Almost stolen back by Southeast Polk as Kaylee Klein lost it.
I thought it was kind of rule if your last name was Clark, you had to come to Dowling. No? I'm messing.
Yeah, I tried to talk to her mom up there. She could play. Kristen Slings, Hall of Famer in 2023. Her and Mike live on an acreage just south of Toad Valley, and now Dowling works the ball inside. Layup good by Emma Hazel, her first basket. I tried. It hasn't worked. Hazel with 6 points.
She's 3 for 3 for being in the right spot here.
4 points for Hazel. 2 free throws and a basket. 63-37 Dowling. A minute to play here in the fourth quarter. Selesky, 5'9" junior. Has it. Gets it over to Clark. Underneath layup is no good. And a rebound, offensive rebound. Vanderwert for Southeast Polk. Rams get a new shot clock. And underneath a nice shot up and good by Margaret Johnson with her first 2 points.
The pace here hasn't really slowed down that much. Going at each other.
Got fresh legs in there. 63-39, and now Nellie Johnson for Dowling loses the basketball as Brauch nearly stole it back into the hands of Clark. Here's Hallie with it. Final 15 seconds. They work underneath to Johnson. Layup good from the right side. Margaret Johnson with back-to-back points. 63-41. Let's see if that'll do it. Dowling's going to run their offense. Here's Brauch with it. 2 seconds. And that'll do it. 63-41, our final. Dowling takes game 1 of our girl-boy doubleheader as the Maroons with the win over Southeast Polk. 4th-ranked Dowling 63, 11th-ranked Southeast Polk 41, our final here at the Dowling Gym. Dowling girls improved their record to 4-3. Southeast Polk's record now 3 wins and 4 losses. And alongside Scott Babinette, I am Mark Amadale. We're here at the Dowling Gym tonight. Stay tuned. We'll have our post-game show coming up. We'll take a 2-minute break. I want to thank our supporters of Iowa Catholic Radio, which includes Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, and Klein Electric. And our thanks to our studio producer, Josephina Wilcom. And we'll be back to the Dowling Gym after this 2-minute break here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support.
Our year-end Red Tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Get up to $5,500 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s, plus 0.9% APR for 36 months. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And save on the 2024 Equinox with a $500 rebate plus 1.9% APR for 36 months. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville. DeArmondChevyGMC.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western. More jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
And we're back here at the Dowling Catholic High School Gym here in West Des Moines. Tuesday night, girls and boys basketball here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. Game 1 in the books. And Dowling girls defeating Southeast Polk 63-41. as the Maroons outscore Southeast Polk 13-12 in that fourth quarter. Let's take a look at scoring. We'll get to Scott here in a minute with the official shooting percentages, turnovers, and rebounds. Dowling had 3 players in double figures, and we'll start with the visitors from Southeast Polk. They had 1 player in double figures tonight, Alyssa Bartlett, the 5'6" junior, with 10 points, leading Southeast Polk. 8 points for Maddie Main, 6 points for Anna Van Kooten. Zoe Hens with 9 points. And then 4 points for Margaret Johnson off the bench for the Rams. Eva Solsif held to 3 points, came in averaging 8.5 for the Rams, one of the starters, as Southeast Polk went 6 of 11 at the free throw line. For Dowling Catholic, leading scorer tonight was Ellie Muller with 18 points. She was followed by Ava Zediker with 15 points. Ellie's sister, Katie Muller, with 14 points. And then rounding out scoring for Dowling, Layla Tritton with 7 points. Off the bench, Emma Hazel with 4 points. 3 points for Macy Harnden. And 2 points for Ellie Olson. Dowling 5 of 8 at the free throw line in the contest. Scott?
Yeah, for the game, Southeast Polk was 21 for 59 from the field, 5 for 18 from 3, 8 for 12 from the line, as you said. I had them unofficially for 19 total rebounds, 6 offensive, and 9 turnovers for the game. For the Maroons, they were 22 for 44 from the field, including 10 for 18 from the line, or from the three-point line. 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 39 rebounds, 14 offensive, and 12 turnovers.
All right, well, there you have it. And we'll take a look at the scoring by quarter here tonight. Dowling jumped out to a 17-12 lead at the end of the first quarter. Maroons outscored Southeast Polk 13-11 in the second quarter. Dowling led by 7 at halftime, 30-23. And in the third quarter, Dowling outscoring the Rams 20-6. Maroons also went on a 12-0 run there with about 2.5 minutes remaining in that third quarter. So the Maroons led 50-29 going into the fourth quarter and outscored Southeast Polk 13-12 in the fourth quarter to win it 63-41. Up next for Dowling Catholic, they will be home against Ankeny, and it'll be 8th-ranked Ankeny. This Friday night we'll have both games, the girls and boys games, on Iowa Catholic Radio. And then a bonus game on Saturday afternoon. Dowling will travel to Johnston and take on number 7 and the team that knocked them out of the state tournament last year, Pleasant Valley, this Saturday afternoon at 3:30 at the Johnston Gym. So what a way to end the week and go right into Christmas break, because that'll end the games until January.
You think they'll be ready enough for that game?
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. And they'll have plenty of time to, it's back-to-back nights, and, you don't usually play back-to-back nights, but you will if you have a tournament the next game or a game the next day, rather. And Pleasant Valley's got to come all the way from eastern Iowa to Johnston for that. So it should be a good matchup.
It should be. And, they need to take care of Ankeny, that, in league on Friday night before they get there. But coaches do a good job here of getting them prepared. And, even tonight when Southeast Polk, who they are true to form, they do not quit. They, and they got it back to 6. And Dowling ended the game basically on a 33-18 run, including that 12-0 run after their timeout at 32-26. So, good game for the girls overall. Dowling's transition helped them out in the second half. And of course, 10 for 18 from the three-point line is
that's pretty good shooting.
Really good.
Yep, you'll need that. All right, well, Scott, you're going to hang around for game 2 because we have an illness in the Iowa Catholic Radio family. Jimmy Cataldo home listening to the game, and maybe got the Huddle account, which is now through CISN. They stream it through CISN. You can watch the game and get our audio. So they have to be enduring both of us tonight as he's home ill while his son will be out here playing. So
hopefully he gets well soon.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break. I want to thank Josephina Wilkham running the board tonight on Iowa Catholic Radio. I'm Mark Amadale. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back and preview the boys contest, Dowling and Southeast Polk. But again, the final in Game 1, the Dowling girls improved their record to 4-3 as 4th-ranked Dowling defeated number 11 Southeast Polk 63-41 here at the Dowling Catholic Gym. We'll take a 2-minute break and return with pregame for the boys game from the Dowling Gym on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Iowans are working hard, But high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Compassionate, personalized care when and where you need it. Schedule online at mercyone.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Catholic High School gym as we'll preview the boys game here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Dowling and Southeast Polk, Central Iowa Metro League, the 9-team, I call it a super conference, as they face each other twice a year, and it's Dowling and Southeast Polk. Last year both teams won on each other's home court, Dowling winning at Southeast Polk, with the Rams winning here 69-38 in the last time these two teams met. But Scott Babinet, thanks for sitting in for Mr. Cataldo tonight, who was a little bit under the weather, and get a little boys action here.
It's good to be here. I enjoy being at these games. I stay for a little bit after our girls' games each time, so hopefully I'll transition quite well.
Oh, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine, and glad to have you around. Well, I'll tell you what, the Rams come in, their record's 1-3. Dowling's record is 2-3. In the rugged CIML. So these two teams, along with Urbandale, have kind of been trying to fight it out from being in last place when you have the likes of the Valleys, the Ankeneys, and the Waukees, and along with Johnston. And Alan Jenkins, his 6th year at Southeast Polk, and of course head coach Justin Einerson, his 1st year at Dowling. This should be a good matchup. Both teams trying to get off the snide. Both teams losing Friday night. Dowling losing here to Waukee, and Southeast Polk losing on Friday night as they got beat by a Waukee Northwest. So it was the Waukee tandem that doubled up on both teams Friday.
Yeah, and I mean you're starting your program over with a new coach a little bit, so that transition can take a little bit of time. But Coach Einerson's on this; he'll get them going the right way, and the competitive level of the guys has stayed strong throughout. So, if the effort's there, you can fix a lot of things with the effort, with the effort, talent development, and just the overall desire. We talk about this. I took over a couple programs, and the one thing I always wanted to know from my kids or find out from the kids is, could they learn to hate losing more than they love winning? In the sense that if you hate losing more than you love winning, that terrible taste that you leave with after a loss will force you to work so much harder so you don't have to have that again.
And the question I would ask is, what are you going to do about it? What are you doing to improve on that concept?
Yeah, first of all, obviously the kids have to understand the philosophy of what you want. You have to be fundamentally sound. It's so important. People forget that. Sometimes people want to bake the cake and have it instant, without putting in all the work, and it's just like, writing a paper without proper grammar knowledge and being taught. It just doesn't work so well. So the development is sometimes playing to the strengths of what your talent is, and adjusting if it's not specifically what your philosophy would be overall. So it takes a lot of adjustment at times.
Well, Dowling going 2-1 in the first week of the boys' high school season. Last week went 0-2 with losses at number 8 Johnston and at home to Waukee. Southeast Polk, well, they've won one game, and that was their first game of the year. They beat Indianola 53-35, but losses to Waukee, Ankeny, and then last Friday night to Waukee Northwest have put both teams in not a must-win, but you want to get something, especially this final week before the Christmas break comes. And when we talked to Coach Anderson at halftime of the girls' game, he gave you a couple of, you asked him a great question, so why don't we use that in our pregame for our listeners that didn't tune in for the girls' game that was won by Dowling? What are some of the things you asked him?
They wouldn't turn into that? Come on.
You never know. You just never know. We got new listeners all the time.
Well, I asked Coach, what are 3 things? As I knew I was filling in for Jim here late, I said, what 3 things did you want me to look for? And he said, we want to push the ball in transition. We want to do a good job of shutting down Bodie Goodman, who's one of their leading scorers, and they want to be sharp in the half-court execution of their offense and get the shots that they want. And so we'll be looking for that.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's take a 1-minute break and come back with the starting lineups. It's Dowling and Southeast Polk, the boys' game coming up. Earlier tonight, 4th-ranked Dowling girls defeated Southeast Polk 63-41 to improve their record of 4-3 on the year. Along with Scott Babinet, Mark Amadale, back after this 1-minute break with the starting lineups here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym as we get set for starting lineups. Denny O'Grady will be in the background, announcing to the crowd here at the Dowling Gym, and we'll start with the Southeast Polk Rams. And their head coach is Alan Jenkins in his 6th year, 57 wins, 69 losses at Southeast Polk. 11 years overall as he has coached 5 years in Atlantic. He's assisted by Brandon Krause, Curtis Bell, Ryan Henderson, and Alex Johnson. The Rams with the record of 1-3. They come in averaging 59.5 points on offense, give up 66 points on defense, and they'll start it at one guard, their leading scorer, and that is Bodie Goodman, a 6-foot junior averaging just under 21 points, 4 rebounds, and leads the team with 14 steals. Goodman will wear number 2. The other guard is A.J. Schaefer, a 6-foot senior averaging 8.5 points. He'll wear number 1. And the third guard is Jamari Williams, a 6'1 senior, averaging 6.5 points. Williams will wear number 42. And the 2 forwards are Jackson Barton, a 6'3 senior, averaging 10 points and 7.5 rebounds. Barton, one of the co-captains, or tri-captains. And Trey Lust, a 6'3 senior, averaging 8 points, 4.5 rebounds. Lust will wear number 22. Jackson Barton, Bodie Goodman, and A.J. Schaefer, the 3 captains, will start along with Trey Lust and Jamari Williams. Off the bench for Southeast Polk, we will see Sam Zelenovich, called his name as an outstanding wide receiver for his dad on the Southeast Polk State Championship football team. Sam will wear number 4, and he's a 6'1 junior, along with Zeb Hins. We just saw his sister play. and Zeb, a 5'10 senior, will also be in action. For Dowling Catholic, the head coach is Justin Einertson in his first year. Maroons come in with 2 wins and 3 losses as they have beaten Roosevelt and Ankeny Centennial, losses to Valley, Johnston, and Waukee. Dowling will start at point guard. Joey Capola, 5'11 senior, averaging 16 points, wearing number 4. The other guard, Cole Southard, a 6'1 senior, averaging 6.5 points. At one forward, Ryan Kleppe, a 6'4 senior, averaging 10 points. The other forward, Riddick Metten, 6'3 senior, averaging 14 points. And the center is Joe Broderick, a 6'4 senior, averaging 14 points and 15 rebounds. They immediately get the ball inside to Broderick, layup good, and Dowling goes down low. Scott to start the game to Broderick.
That was a nice slip there down into the post and get good position to get that layup there. Good look inside.
I don't know if we'll see much zone here, as we didn't see much in the girls' game, although Southeast Polk went to it after a while. Rams in their all black uniforms with gold numbers. Dowling in their home white uniforms with maroon numbers and letters. 2-0 Dowling. Rams go left to right if you're watching through CISN and the Dowling Huddle account. Towards the north basket. Here is Jamari Williams underneath. Puts up a shot, and it's no good. Shot clock violation. Good defense by the Maroons.
Yeah, that was a good position. They were, Broderick is a few of those is jumping out and helping on the screens and then recovering. So that's good defense by the Maroons to start the game.
With the basketball is Broderick. It's over in the corner for Southern for 3. It rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound Southeast Polk and Jackson Barton. Barton, Luss, Williams, Goodman, and Schaefer, the 5 on the floor for the Rams. They'll run their little dribble weave. Up top it goes to Trey Lust. Now here's Schaefer trying to come off a pick, gets it over to Goodman. And Capola draws the assignment on Bodie Goodman. They'll probably have to rotate that throughout the night. Now underneath, here's Lust, a shot up and good. He went right around Southern for the basket.
Yeah, that was a nice little drive there. It's interesting that the 2 leading scorers for each team are heading up on each other offensively and defensively.
Now Dowling the other way, they attack the glass and draw the foul. Foul will be on Trey Lust, his first. Our officials, Lou Jasinic, TJ Augustine, and Jason Alons. Maroons will inbound the ball. They go right to left towards the south basket here at Dowling. Southern underneath, kicks it out to Kleppe for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Broderick had the rebound. They're going to get a foul on Southeast Polk. Schaefer on the hold. And it'll be Dowling basketball. Good defense that time. Offensive board by Broderick.
Yeah, that was good hustle there. And, getting to those 3-point rebounds, crashing is very important in these games.
Check that. They will get Jackson Barton with the foul, not Schaefer. And now the Maroons with the ball. Broderick for 3 in the corner. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound Williams and Southeast Polk. Jamari hauls it in. Rams get it to Goodman. He'll walk it across the timeline, guarded by Joey Capola. Top of the key, it goes to Lust, and the ball stolen away. Here's Capola, 2-on-2 fast break. Joey leaves it for Metten, and he travels with the basketball, a la Ava Zediker in game 1.
Yeah, it's just that quick step in there, and you just, if your feet aren't right up on it, that you'll travel quite easily there.
Little bunny hops.
That was also a nice steal on the defensive end. That's knowing your game plan and what the opponent's trying to do there. Good recognition there.
So Southeast Polk with the basketball. We're tied at 2. 5:30 left to go. And here's a steal by Capola on the bad pass by Williams. Layup up, good. Joey Capola with the steal and basket. Gives Dowling a 2-point lead. Now back come the Rams. 3-pointer by Goodman, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds. And it'll be Southeast Polk basketball as the ball went off of Ryan Kleppe.
Yeah, this 2 straight possessions of steals by Capola, I believe.
Rams with the basketball. Williams with it. This is over to Trey Lust over in the corner. And here's a steal by Dowling and Riddick Metten. Down court. They get it to Southern. Now to Kleppe. In the lane, wanted to pass it off. He had a wide open layup, I thought, but he ended up passing the ball, slapped out of bounds.
Yeah, and so much, I think sometimes players get caught in between with today's basketball, looking outside for that 3 off the break. So sometimes you want them to take that layup, instead, and forcing out there for the three.
Here's Metten with it. Over to Capola for three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound, Bodie Goodman and Southeast Polk. Goodman has 4 or 5 Division I offers that he's looking at as a junior. Now Williams for three. Good. Jamari Williams right in front of us with the three-point basket, and the Rams take the lead back 5-4 over Dowling.
Yeah, he opened way up there.
Dowling with the ball, with Kleppe top of the key. Over to Metten. His shot off the glass, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Schaefer.
And I believe his Goodman was kind of screening out there, and you don't necessarily want to leave him to wide open. So they give 3 there on that one.
So checking out the Dowling lineup will be Ryan Kleppe. Checking in for the first time tonight will be Noah Frank. Check that. Be Maddox Capola, for Dowling, as the Rams with a sub of their own. Here's Southern in the corner for three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Williams in Southeast Polk. Maddox Capola in for Dowling. A long three by Goodman, no good. Rebound out to Dowling. Both teams with a cold shooting early.
Yeah, so far Dowling's over 5 from the three-point line.
Number 12, Grady Bronzeway Norris in the Ram lineup. 5'11 sophomore. We're in number 12. And now corner three. Good by the young man, Grady Bronzeway Norris. And we've got a timeout called by Southeast Polk. We'll keep it here. The Rams lead by 4, 8-4. And this will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:38 to go, first quarter. Southeast Polk 8, Dowling 4 here in this boys contest on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym following the timeout. Maroons have the basketball, and now a turnover against the Maroons. They try to get inside to Broderick, stolen away by the Rams. And now Goodman. Dribble handoff goes to Bronzeway Norris. With it is Schaefer in the corner, guarded by Southern. 1 versus 1 over there. Now the Rams underneath, and Bronzeway Norris is shot up and good, and he's come off the bench and gave Coach Jenkins a spark. 10-4 is our score. Southeast Polk leads Dowling by 6.
Such a great aggressive move to the basket and just finish there. There's no one there to challenge him.
Maddox Capola in the lineup now. Underneath they work it, and a shot up and no good by Dowling's Riddick Metten, and he draws the foul on Southeast Polk. And it'll be out of bounds as that foul was on Williams. So Jamari with his first foul. Team foul number 4 on Southeast Polk. Dowling yet to commit a foul. So Maroons are going to be shooting the final 2:45 of this first quarter. It'll be in the double bonus. Another turnover by Dowling.
And that's 5 for the game.
Now here's Schaefer losing the ball. And it'll be Dowling basketball. Schaefer thought he got tripped. And now Dante Cataldo will check into the Dowling lineup, number 2. He replaces Riddick Metten. So it'll be Capola, Kleppe, Broderick, Cataldo, and Maddox Capola. So both Capolas in there. And now the pass in the corner by Ryan Kleppe to Cataldo is out of bounds, and Dowling wants to talk it over. This will be a 30-second timeout with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, first quarter. 10-4 is our score. Southeast Polk leads Dowling here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network. And tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Bozen the Florist, Ashworth Vision Clinic, and Construction Professionals. Mark Amadale, Scott Babinet here in Game 2. Dowling girls a winner tonight in Game 1, 63-41 over Southeast Polk. Scott?
So early on, Coach gave us those 3 keys to push in transition. Are they doing that? Yes. Shut down Goodman, or slow him down, and they've done that so far. The thing that's killing them right now is the half-court execution with 6 turnovers right now. A little loose with the ball, and Southeast Polk showing up on the drives to slow it down, and the ball's just getting too far out. So they need to change that aspect of it and get back in this game.
Maroons took care of the ball that first week against Valley and Ankeny Centennial. Only averaged 9 turnovers that first week of the season. Then it's kind of went south from there, and as you mentioned, getting careless with it. All right, 10-4, Southeast Polk. Rams with the basketball. Bronzeway Norris with it. Top the key, swings it right side to Goodman. Bodie Goodman held scoreless thus far. Comes in averaging just over 20 points. Long 3 by Goodman, no good. Rebound Dowling and Broderick.
And he's had to shoot 2 long 3s tonight to get shots off so far. So good job on Dowling's part so far.
All right, here's Cataldo with it. Leaves it over in the corner to Kleppe for 3. It's in and out, no good. Ball slapped around, and Cataldo comes up with the offensive board. Underneath, leaves it for Kleppe. Layup is no good. Lost it with his left hand. It slipped out of his hand, and the rebound out to Southeast Polk. Another empty possession for Dowling.
Yeah, it was a good pass there on the give and go there, and just missed it off the rim.
All right, Southeast Polk with the basketball. This is Barton inside. Now he kicks it outside to Bronzeway Norris. Over to Williams. Williams set in man-to-man, but they've been helping a lot. And now underneath, Schaefer finds Williams. Layup good. Nice cut by Jamari, and he found the basket after the pass by Schaefer.
Yeah, good patience to get open like that.
Now three-pointer up, good by Maddox Capola off the bench for the Maroons.
And that's huge right there. That's absolutely huge. They've had about 6 straight possessions without anything.
Yeah, Dowling had trailed by 7. Now they trail by 5. And a long 3, no good by Southeast Polk. Rebound Cataldo. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's Broderick. Fakes a 3. Now wants to drive. Can't do it. Good defense by Barton. 25 on the shot clock. 35 on the game clock. Here's Capola. Underneath. Wanted to pass. It's stolen away by Bronzeway Norris. Now Goodman for 3. Good. He pulls up and he wasn't scoreless long. That's
held down to nothing half court.
Clock turned off. Seconds remaining. Here's Cataldo with it. Hands it off to Joey Capola, who's in there with his brother Maddox. Joey launches the 3. It's no good, and we've come to the end of the first quarter here at the Dowling Gym. The score: Southeast Polk 15, Dowling 7. Alongside Scott Babinet, I'm Mark Amadale. We'll return with the second quarter after this timeout here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Our year-end red tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Up to $15,000 on new Ram 2500s. Up to $12,500 on new Ram 1500 Laramies. 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500 Bighorns. Up to $7,000 on the 2023 Durango. And new 2023 Jeep Renegade starting at $26,990. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Discounts off MSRP.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Tuition Organization, a great investment in our kids.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Girl-boy doubleheader, Central Iowa Metro League. Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinet. Underway in the second quarter. And the Rams, Zeb Hins for 3. Top of the key, good. The 5 senior is Sister Zoe had a pretty good night for the Southeast Polk girls. Now big brother with the score, and it's 18-7. Rams by 11 here, Scott.
Yeah, that was just a well-run play right out of the quarter. So good setup, good balance on the shot, and just knocked it right down.
Dowling with the basketball. Maroons going right to left towards the south basket here in the first half. Maroons get underneath, and a little scoop shot up and good by Riddick Metten. That's his first 2 points tonight. His first game was last Friday of the season. Had 14 points, 5 rebounds. They'll need more of that for Dowling. 18-9 is our score. Rams by 9 and the basketball. Here's Goodman dribbling baseline. Fall-away jumper, good. Bodie Goodman with his 5th point. And the lead's back to 11 for Southeast Polk.
Yeah, he created a nice little space there to kind of lean back and float that in there.
So Cole Southard along with Joey Coppola. Riddick Metten. Now a shot up and no good, and a whistle and a foul on Dowling. Metten will pick up his first.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a frustration foul there, driving in, kind of forcing there. You know, Dowling just, you have to play with a sense of urgency, but be calm to execute properly to get back in these games.
All right, Kleppe is on Goodman. Long three in the corner, no good by Goodman, and a loose ball foul on the Rams. And hitting the deck is Sam Zelenovich. I think they're going to get Noah Frank for the foul, and he's going to take a seat on the bench.
So I look at this, it's 20-9. And I would look at this like a situation 6-11. You're 6 possessions behind, not counting the three-pointer or and ones. Just got to get those stops and then execute, like Coach was saying in our halftime interview of the girls' game.
All right, Broderick over in the corner to Kleppe for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Weak side rebound. Southern tried to tip it away, but right in the hands of Goodman. Out to Hins. Back to Goodman, top of the key. Dowling will stay man-to-man on defense. Southeast Polk left to right, attacking the paint. Look inside, it's Bronzeway Norris, 5'11 sophomore with it, number 12. Out front to Goodman, guarded by Coppola. So we've seen Coppola and Kleppe on Goodman. Goodman in the lane, leaves it for Williams, and they're going to wave it off, traveling on Trey Lust, who is going to be guilty of the violation. And Scott, you got to look at the first quarter numbers.
Yeah, in the first quarter, Southeast Polk shot 6 for 10 from the field, 3 for 7 from the line. 3 for 7 from the three-point line. No free throws, 5 rebounds, 4 turnovers. The Maroons were 3 for 10 from the field, 1 for 7 from the 3. No free throws, 5 rebounds, 7 turnovers.
And a turnover there by Dowling as Southern threw it away. 20-9. Southeast Polk by 11. 5:45 to go, second quarter. And get well wishes out to athletic director and head football coach at Dowling, Tom Wilson, a little under the weather. Must be the football team's coaching staff getting under the weather as Cataldo is out ill tonight. So guys get better. Virus is going around. It's winter. We're getting close to it.
Already pre-planning for next year, huh?
That's right. Near steal by Coppola, an offensive foul on Southeast Polk. I don't know if they're going to get Goodman or Bronzeway Norris.
So, Mark, if Dowling will settle down, 8 turnovers, you think about it, had you just turned those into 8 good shots or scored on half of them, you're right back in this game. It's not a hard game. Turnovers just kill your vibe here, and they need to, just settle down a little bit and execute. But part of that is also Southeast Polk's playing sound on defense as well, so you got to give them credit for this as well.
That foul was on Bodie Goodman, his first for Southeast Polk. 13 foul on the Rams here in the second quarter. A little cleanup duty in front of the Dowling student section across from us as you still see a little like popcorn or something on the floor, and that is not good.
Yeah, popcorn shouldn't go on the floor.
No. Here's Metten out to Broderick in the corner to Kleppe. And now the ball stolen away by Lust. Trey with the steal for Southeast Polk. Leads the break. Underneath layup. It's good as he went right around Southern. Trey Lust stealing basket. He's got 4 points. 22-9. Southeast Polk by 13. The largest lead of the night here in the first half. 4 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, second quarter. Dowling with the ball. Riddick Metten leaves it for Kleppe. He turns, stops, and tries to feed Southern. It's going to be over and back on Dowling. No, say it was tipped. So Dowling keeps possession. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Broderick for 3. Top of the key. Good. What a smooth shot by Joe. He's got 5 points. And it's 22-12. Southeast Polk by 10 with 4:15 to go. And underneath, layup good by Goodman. That's his 7th point.
Yeah, he just wide open right there, right down the drive, no one to meet him.
Now Coppola down court. His shot no good. Whistle and a foul on Southeast Polk. And it'll be on Bodie Goodman, his 2nd. That may change the rotation as Jamari Williams and A.J. Schaefer check in. Sam Zelinovich will check out. And Goodman will stay in with 2 fouls. Long 3, no good by Metten. Ball almost went out of bounds and saved by Goodman into the hands of Schaefer. 24-12, Southeast Polk. Rams with it. Goodman for 3. It's no good. Tip no good by Gooden. Fouled the shot. Rebound Dowling and Joey Coppola to Broderick. And a whistle and a foul as Broderick tries to go around Trey Lust, and he picks up the foul. Lust, his 2nd.
Bonus here.
First appearance tonight. Olier Agal set to check in, but not right now. Free throws coming. That's 5th foul on Southeast Polk, so here's a double bonus. Broderick will shoot 2.
And this Dowling needs to have this to score with the clock stopped right now.
Be the first free throws of the night. First one is good. Joe is a 84% free throw shooter. Olier Agal checking in. Sitting down will be Cole Southern. So the Maroons go 6-8 for 6-1. Second free throw by Broderick is good. He's got 7 points tonight.
Maybe hopefully you can stop some of those confident drives to the basket, challenge some of those.
Maroons have had tough time doing that. Now there's a pull-up jumper that's no good by Barton, and a whistle and a loose ball foul. And they're called on Dowling, and they'll get Maddox Coppola with his first foul. And team foul number 2 here with the Southeast Polk leading by 10, 3:23 to go here in the second quarter, Scott.
And you get them to take the shot you want them to take, but you give up the rebound. That's tough. It leads to a 3.
Rams inbound the ball. Jamari Williams for 3. It's good. That's his 8th point. It's 27-14. Rams equaled their largest lead of 13, and now a whistle and a foul on Southeast Polk. That'll be on Jamari Williams, his 2nd. So Trey Lust, Jamari Williams, and Bodie Goodman, all with 2 fouls for Southeast Polk, and that'll send Olier Agal to the free throw line. Olier's first free throw short. That's his first miss of the year.
And one thing with Southeast Polk, with their defense, they're keeping Williams or Lust down close to challenge every drive, so it turns into a trap situation.
Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Skevington's Formal Wear. As a second free throw, in and out, no good, and the rebound, Trey Lust. Our thanks to Catholic Tuition Organization and Klein Electric. 3 minutes to go here in the first half, 27-14. Southeast Polk leads Dowling. And now a whistle and a foul on the Maroons. And they're going to get Coppola for the foul. That'll be Joey's first. Out of bounds to the Rams. And again, last year both teams won on each other's home court. Southeast Polk defeated Dowling 69-38 here a year ago, and Dowling winning over at Southeast Polk. 2 teams will meet later in January. In the lane, an offensive foul called on the Rams. That'll be on Trey Lust, his 3rd. He went right down the middle, and the middle was clogged.
He was going to challenge a shot blocker. They only have him for 2, I believe.
Oh, they do. I gave somebody a foul that didn't belong. All right. Second foul on Lust. Dowling with the ball. Maddox Coppola dribbling. Gets it over to Broderick in the corner for 3. No good. And a rebound. A.J. Schaefer and the Rams, and a timeout Southeast Polk. With 2:35 remaining here in the second quarter. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Southeast Polk leading by 13. 27-14. And time now for our Dowling Catholic High School activity spotlight. And again, congratulations, Isaiah Seymour, Dowling Catholic class of 2024, for being recognized witness to the very best of faith, academics, and student activities. And you can hear Isaiah's interview with John Leonetti on the Catholic Morning Show by visiting Iowa Catholic Radio's podcast page at iowacatholicradio.com. And our thanks to our Dowling Catholic High School activity spotlight sponsor, Brightside Aesthetics by Ducharme Dermatology in Clive, offering a wide range of aesthetic and wellness services and providing customized care to have you looking your best. Learn more at brightsideiowa.com. And congratulations, Isaiah Seymour, Dowling class of 2024. Scott?
Yeah, so Southeast Polk's going to come out of here, try to find a play, almost like a knockout punch if they can, and get a good shot here. They've got Goodman off the floor and Williamson, I believe.
Well, turnover as Brunswick Norris's pass is intercepted and stolen away by Kleppe. Now to Metten, back to Kleppe. Trailing by 13. Kleppe underneath. This layup is good. He went right around Brunswick Norris for the basket, and Ryan with his first pass.
Fellow Jackson Barton, his second personal bonus. 2 free throws. Ryan Kleppe. Noah Frank back in for the Rams. Fellow Joe Broderick, his first personal, team's 4th of the quarter. Two-pointer, Grady Brunswick Norris. Field goal, Ryan Kleppe, assist. There you go. Fell on 12. Grady Brunswick Norris is first. One shot, Ryan Kleppe. Rick Smith in for the Rams. Three-point play, Riddick Beaton. Maroons. (31-19), the Rams on top at the half.
Our year-end Red Tag event is going on now at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville. Every new and used vehicle is tagged with one low price. Get up to $5,500 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s, plus 0.9% APR for 36 months. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And save on the 2024 Equinox with a $500 rebate plus 1.9% APR for 36 months. Incredible year-end savings at DeArmond Automotive, Knoxville. DeArmondChevyGMC.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western. More jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, you're coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is a high-efficient gas insert from Heat & Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat & Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Radio comes from Caldwell Paris.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Catholic High School gym. Halftime of the boys contest. Southeast Polk leading Dowling 31-19 alongside Scott Babinette, Mark Amadale. Scott doing double duty, and you bring in your former boss here, head coach Kristen Meyer. And Coach, welcome. I kept him along tonight just so he could ask you and Katie Muller some questions. So he has a list of them.
I'm sure he knows them all.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Always nice to get a win against your rival, and Southeast Polk's one of them, one of many. And kids played pretty well tonight. This young lady next to me shot very well, but the whole team played well. And talk about their performance as you saw it from the bench.
Sure. Like you said, I thought we played really solid tonight. 7-point game at halftime, came out and had a strong third quarter to kind of extend the lead. I thought our defense was a little better in the second half and moved the ball around. Katie knocked down a couple threes. I thought her sister Ellie was stronger down low and got some touches, got some offensive rebounds, putbacks. But we shot well from three tonight. I think I had like 10 for 18 or something.
That's not what Babinette had.
That's exactly what he had.
Darn it.
That means our managers are on it. So we'll take that every night.
Hey, he's talking, and then he's doing that. And
he's a talented guy.
He's very talented. All
Let's
right.
not go crazy here.
All right. Ask the former boss the question. We don't forget about this gal here.
Yeah, first off, Katie, great job on shooting tonight. Your shots come along these last 3 games and been really impressed with that, which your team really needs.
Thank you.
So, Coach, we talked earlier that like Ellie and Ava have led in scoring this year. How much more important is it to get more players getting shots up and makes to alleviate Ellie or Ava not having to look and see 3 defenders plus hers waiting for her in the lane?
Oh, as you mentioned, it's huge. We got to not only to get the points from other people, but as you said, so Ava can, get a little bit of a breather each possession. And we don't need, necessarily anyone 20 points or more, but can we get 8 to 10 from 4 or 5 players? I think tonight we had 3 people in double figures, and so it was more balanced scoring. And that just makes you harder to guard. If you have to have a hand up on everyone, it extends out the defense, so it gives better driving lanes for Ava or Layla or who's ever driving.
And early on, you guys had gotten a lead, and then Southeast Polk, to their credit, they've always been a hard-working bunch. They got it down to 32-26, and you called timeout. What'd you say in that timeout? Because the girls came out firing a 12-0 run, I believe, before they called timeout.
It must have been something that was very wise and just very inspirational. I probably said something like, don't let them score and try to score a couple baskets. Something really profound like that. To be honest, I don't remember, but it was probably play a little better defense and let's get a better shot offensively. Sometimes we get a little quick on the trigger offensively, and we can have a little bit of patience.
Well, Coach Meyer, you're taking on Southeast Polk, and I know they have balanced scoring. Alyssa Bartlett leading the way, but what was your focus? Solsa tonight didn't score till the 4th quarter, so she's their second leading scorer. You guys held her in check. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you really struggled in that 12-0 run you had in the 3rd quarter. Really kind of blew the game away.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Bartlett is a very strong player, and I thought we struggled a little bit on her, but part of it is she's such a good offensive player. So she was probably our first look, when we're on defense. We know number 2, Hines, is a good driver as well. They've got some shooters. I thought number 14 hit a couple threes. So, just kind of do your job defensively, force some tough shots, and then get a one and done. Go get every defensive rebound.
All right, I got to ask Katie a question. Katie, game plan tonight, who were you guarding, and what was your responsibility?
I was guarding number 14, Maddie Means, and my job was to keep her from shooting.
Now, she's a senior, about your height, and you're just a freshman. You weren't. That'd be wrong right away in my book. But Coach Babinette and Coach Meyer did that. That's a great job out of you.
Thank you.
Guarding the senior. You don't care what year they're in.
They're all high schoolers at this level. We don't care. You don't get to get an easy road because you're a freshman. Katie's earned it.
Katie, I want to know this. How was the Minnesota trip to start the year off? You're a freshman. You're with some of these upperclassmen. Do you drive yet? You got your license?
A little bit. I have a school permit.
All right.
But her sister doesn't let her drive much.
Doesn't let her drive much. I knew that was coming. That's a typical Nahas thing, in my opinion. That's another issue. So, talk about Minnesota. What was the fun that you had up there? What'd you do?
It was really fun. I enjoyed spending time with the team, and it was a great way to start the season, to get to know everybody. And we played some really good teams up there, which was really cool to start off the season. And I thought we did really well up there, and I think it was a good way to start the season off.
Yeah, we had an extra long bus ride home because it's, slick road, so it took us about an hour and a half longer. So a lot of team bonding for the ride home, which was fun.
Aren't you glad you missed that, Babinette?
It was a fun trip. It's intense, though. But I didn't get into the bonding part too much.
Now, remember this scenario? Katie's shooting a free throw. I think it was 3rd quarter. He accused you of missing it intentionally so your sister could get an offensive rebound. Is that true?
Well, and Katie had someone coming in for her. She just wanted to play a little longer.
I said, do you think she missed the play? But there was a couple other times you went in for a layup, and you were built, the team player she is, she's building up her sister's stats, getting offensive rebounds and putbacks. So
that's a good little sister.
I mean, hey,
on purpose.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, this isn't getting political, but is that the truth, Katie? Did that happen or may have happened?
Plead the fifth.
Katie, if it ever happens again, you just throw it off a little bit harder so you can count it as an assist. Don't let it hit the rim.
And just run down the court and be like, you're welcome. So then it looks like it.
As we get set for the second half, Coach Myers, you have a game Friday night.
We do, and Saturday.
And Saturday. Yeah. Pleasant Valley. Remember them?
You don't need to bring it up, but we might remember them from last year.
Scott and I had a nice conversation about that. Well, listen, we thank you for coming up here. Congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you Friday night. Won't be at Johnston Saturday, but that'll be a great game as you play Saturday afternoon in the Johnston Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, we're excited. We got 2 big games Friday, Saturday. Hopefully we can keep rolling into break.
Katie, anybody you want to give a shout out to? Who may be listening? Grandparents, people like that?
I told Coach Audrey to listen on her way home.
Oh.
You got other people?
Better shout out to Coach Fabes.
Shout out to Coach Audrey.
All right. Ladies, thank you for joining us, and best of luck Friday night, and congratulations on the win.
All right, thanks, Mark.
All right, that's Kristen Meyer and Katie Muller joined us here at halftime. We'll take a break and come back. We'll take a 1-minute break, start of the second half. 31-19, Southeast Polk with the lead over Dowling. We'll return after these messages.
Iowa Catholic Radio is supported by our connect listeners to Christ while bridging the gap between the church and the marketplace, seeking God in both.
Here at the Dowling Catholic Gym, Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinet, and both teams up and down. Maddox Capola with a 3 that's good, and the other way we go. And Southeast Polk gets a basket by Bodie Goodman. That is his 9th point. And our score is 33-22. The Rams by 11. Dowling with a long 3 in the corner. It's no good, and a rebound out to Southeast Polk. Both teams getting after it here, Scott, as we start the second half. Maddox Capola got a great look on the opening possession for Dowling.
Yeah, he did, and the pace is just going back and forth here.
Yeah, it's picked up. Both teams have picked up the intensity. Dowling's trying to answer the bell after trailing at halftime. Whistle and a foul on Dowling. It'll be on Dante Cataldo, his first. It's Cataldo, Southard, Broderick, along with Maddox Capola and Joey Capola, the 5 and the 4 for the Maroons. At the free throw line for Southeast Polk is Bodie Goodman. A rare miss there. Goodman with 9 points tonight. He had 7 at halftime. Second free throw coming. Into the Rams lineup will be Trey Lust. A.J. Schaefer, as the second free throw is good.
And Dowling just needs to really work to get great possessions second half and cut this gap.
Second free throw is good. And now corner 3 up and good by Kleppe. Ryan Kleppe with his 5th point, first 3 of the night.
And that was just set up by a great drive through the middle and kick out to the corner there.
Jamari Williams. Bodie Goodman, he launched the 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Trey Lust, and Southeast Polk keeps possession. Jackson Barton with it. And A.J. Schaefer round out the 5 for the Rams. Dowling jumping the first pass. They double team it. Now they go backdoor cut, and the ball tipped out of bounds. They say it went off of Ryan Kleppe. And Scott, you got to look at some of the first half numbers.
In the first half, Southeast Polk shot 17 for 32. No free throws, 12 rebounds, 8 turnovers. Dowling was 7 for 19 from the field, 3 for 7 from the line, 11 rebounds, and 12 turnovers, which is the big stat of the half.
Here's Schaefer's pass underneath. Layup is good by Trey Lust. Good give and go that time by A.J. Schaefer. Now Goodman nearly steals the ball away from Capola. Now a long 3, good. That's Broderick for 3, and that's his 10th point.
Yeah, and again, a good response down under double figures here. And what's impressive is Joey Capola hasn't even gotten really going offensively tonight. He's taken on the task of defense on Goodman. done a pretty good job, but it's taxing on the offensive end.
Rams work underneath. Trey Luss missed the first basket, gets his own rebound and put back up and good from the left side on the left block. Broderick for three, and it's good. Maroons hanging around but relying on the three. Broderick with 13 points. And it's 38-31. The lead now down to 7 after Dowling trailed by 13 in that first half, Scott.
Right, and you can live by the three, die by the three. Right now, living and breathing life back into this team and getting good possessions and keeping the turnovers down.
All right, Rams with it, 15 on the shot clock. Luss in the lane, kicks it over in the corner to Williams for three. It's no good. And a defensive foul as Broderick had his man blocked out. It'll be on Jackson Barton. That'll be his second foul, I believe. Maybe third. Nope, three fouls on Barton. Checking in will be Grant Bronzeway Norris for Southeast Polk.
And again, now excellent execution here in the half court is what's needed. You just see you fought back hard. Now get a good possession here.
All right, Dowling with the ball. There's Broderick tracking it down. Gets it to Kleppe. Over to Metten for three. It's good. Riddick Metten starting to feel it. He's got 8 points. Timeout Southeast Polk. And all of a sudden, folks, it's a 4-point game. And we've got a full timeout. We'll take it with them. With 3:41 left to play here in the third quarter from the Dowling Gym at Southeast Polk 38, Dowling 34 on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. Hey, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
And we're back at the Dowling Gym out of the Southeast Polk timeout. The Maroons have cut it to 4 after trailing by 13. Southeast Polk led at halftime 31-19, but it's been all Dowling here in the third quarter. The Rams with the basketball underneath. The shot by Jamari Williams no good, and they're going to get Kleppe for the foul. He got a piece of the ball, but he also got the body, and free throws coming for the Rams.
Yeah, and the attempt to get the steal out top really compromised the defense, and you have to challenge that shot. But
Kleppe with his first foul, and Jamari's first free throw no good. He's an 80% free throw shooter on the season. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Bozen the Florist, Skeffington's Formal Wear, and Ashworth Vision Clinic. Second free throw rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound Ryan Kleppe, and Dowling. The other way we go. Broderick gets it to Kleppe, behind the back, in the lane, spins. He gets isolated. His shot up and good. The basket will count. A foul on A.J. Schaefer of Southeast Polk.
Yeah, again, a good aggressive move, a good attack of the basket, and finish there.
So Kleppe now with 7 points, and he'll have a chance at an and one here. He was 0 for 2 at the line in the first half. Dowling was 3 of 5 in the first half at the free throw line, and Southeast Polk did not attempt a free throw in the first half. The free throw is no good. So Kleppe 0 for 3 tonight. From the line, rebound Southeast Polk. 38-36, the lead is 2 for the Rams. They get it to Jamari Williams. Jamari set the ball screen for Goodman. The three-pointer good. He buries it. That's his second three of the night for Bodie Goodman, averaging just under 21 points, and he has 13 tonight. 46-31, Southeast Polk. There's Capola with it. Leaves it for Broderick, and he's fouled on the baseline as Williams will pick up the foul here, Scott.
What's that old saying about big-time players make big-time plays? That was a big-time shot there.
Bodie Goodman, his grandfather Hall of Fame high school basketball coach, even for a time at Southeast Polk, Fort Dodge, and a few other stops. Won state titles. Here's Kleppe for three. It's no good. Rebound out to Goodman. Goodman pushing the ball. 1-on-3. Goes down the lane. Layup good. Went right around Kleppe for the basket.
Yeah, and that's big to stretch the lead back out from 2 to 7.
15 for Goodman, and now whistling the foul the other way on Southeast Polk, and they're going to get Bodie Goodman for the foul. That'll be his third. Team foul number 4 on Southeast Polk, so Dowling will be shooting free throws, a double bonus, the rest of the quarter. Substitution now, Zeb Hins into the lineup. Zeb's sister Zoe played in the girls contest.
That's probably a good move by Coach to get Goodman out of there. He did not like that foul, and you don't want him to say the wrong thing and get a cheap fourth one.
Maddox Capola and Ryan Kleppe are out now for Dowling as Dante Cataldo and Nick Frericks check in. Frericks in the lane, leaves it for Capola for three. It's no good. Ball slapped around as Cataldo keeps it alive, but into the hands of Grady. Bronzeway Norris, and Southeast Polk, with 2 minutes to play, has the basketball as they go right to left towards the south basket here at Dowling. Leading 43-36. Ball tipped out of bounds. They say it went off Frericks, and the Rams will have it with 24 on the shot clock.
Again, you need to stop, and then you need to go get a great opportunity.
Here's a steal by Cataldo. A shot up and good. A steal and basket by Dante. That might be another spark the Maroons need. 43-38. The lead is now 5 for Southeast Polk.
That was a great overplay and steal there for Dante.
Yeah, overplay and anticipation. Getting after it, and he was rewarded with the basket. Rams by 5. 15 on the shot clock. Hins with it. And now a whistle and a blocking foul called on Cataldo after he deflected the ball. He got body contact with Hins, and on Dante, that'll be his second foul. Team foul number 3 on Dowling.
Now you've had a couple blocking fouls that neither team likes.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, Rams, Bronzeway Norris inbounds the ball, gets it to Jamari Williams. Over to Hins, Zeb with it, coming off a ball screen by Williams, gets the ball in the corner. Here's Zelenovich with it. Finds Lust, his shot up no good, rebound Broderick. Lust hits the glass, hits the floor, and then traveling on Broderick. I think he wanted to do a jump stop and didn't.
You know, when Dowling's getting their driving kick game going, they're getting the open shots and knocking them down and building that momentum. They've had like 4 or 5 straight possessions without a score, or besides Cataldo's layup there. But in the half court, they've struggled.
Oh, here's a steal, near steal by Frericks. And now we've got a jump ball called as Lou Jasinic, veteran official, calls it jump ball, Southeast Polk basketball. Shot clock stays the same at 28, and we've got 59 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
A good effort plays here by Frericks and Cataldo to try to turn this into a more scrappy game to favor the Maroons here.
Why do they throw that on me? No, the shot clock is fine. Mr. Jasinic. Now, bad pass by Southeast Polk as Bronzeway Norris threw the ball away right to the scorer's table where Todd Crandall and Kevin Oddie and company are stake and claim.
I'm glad you know who all these people are.
How long have you been here?
A long
7
time, but
years?
I never think about it.
Sir,
Sir, why did you make that call?
Denny
Sir.
O'Grady, yeah. Denny O'Grady. Brian Hughes, Todd Crandall, Kevin Oddie, scores table bench. There's a three.
That's my fault there.
3 up and no good by Riddick Metten, and a loose ball foul on Dowling, and they'll get Cataldo for his third. 34 seconds remaining. Shot clock turned off. Rams by 5. 43-38 over Dowling. Both teams with 4 team fouls. So if there's a foul here in the last 34 seconds, somebody will be shooting 2 free throws. Oliera Agao in the lineup for Dowling, number 33. So it's Cataldo, Frericks, Capola, and that'd be Joey Capola, Ali Aragao, and Riddick Metten, the 5 and the 4 for Dowling. 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Goodman, and a whistle and a foul, as good help defense that time by Ollier, but he fouled him.
Yeah, got the knee out there a little bit.
That'll be 2 free throws coming for Bodie Goodman. Bodie, the grandson of Hall of Fame head boys basketball coach, state of Iowa, had stops around here in Sadell, along with Southeast Polk. Fort Dodge won the state title. Bodie's first free throw is good, and he's got offers on the table from several Division I colleges, including South Dakota. But he's just a junior. He's got plenty of time to decide. First free throw good, 44-38, Southeast Polk by 6. By 7 as Goodman makes them both. And he has 17 points. Scott.
And to clarify, I thought you were talking about the referees not naming people at the scorers table, so I'm a little behind the scenes.
Mr. Yasinich, Mr. Augustine, and Mr. Alonz are doing a fine job tonight. And here's Capola as the ball is stripped away. And stepping on the sideline over there is Noah Frank, who had the steal. The Dowling basketball with 3 seconds remaining. Put your best play in there,
Yes,
Coach Babinette.
yes.
Sideline.
Well,
Sideline.
get back to hit the shooter off the pass here. Back at the inbounder.
Capola gets to Metten, and it's knocked out of bounds. Off.
Yeah, you could see that. They were going to send
Of
Capola
Lust.
behind the pass there.
Takes about a second and a half, so 1.6 seconds, Dowling basketball. Final seconds of the third quarter. Here's Metten for 3, up, no good, off the glass. And we've come to the end of 3 quarters of play here at the Dowling Gym with the score. Southeast Polk 45, Dowling Catholic 38. As we go to the fourth quarter, earlier tonight it was the Dowling girls a winner, 63-41 over number 11 Southeast Polk. We'll return with the fourth quarter of this boys contest in 1 minute on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Ask Joe, why do you often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros? Because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Exciting night here on this Tuesday night of high school girls and boys basketball. Mark Amadale and Scott Babinette sitting in with me during the boys game. Coach Cataldo a little under the weather. Hopefully he's listening home. As the Dowling boys now have come back, and now inside they get it to Riddick Metten. His layup is good. Riddick having a great second half. He now has 10 points.
Good drive, good possession to start the quarter here.
45-40, Southeast Polk with the lead. As the Maroons outscored Southeast Polk 19-14 in that third quarter after trying to come back from a 31-19 halftime deficit. And the Rams working inside to Jackson Barton. That's his first basket of the game. And now a turnover on the other end as the Rams with it. Now a long three by Goodman is no good. Fight for the rebound, and they say it went off of Kleppe. Out of bounds to Southeast Polk.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They had the inside position and everything. Got to go up and grab that with both rebounds. Or both hands.
Can't play volleyball with it.
No.
And that's kind of what Ryan did. He had the right position. Now Goodman in the lane. His shot blocked by Capola. Outlet pass goes to Kleppe and now retrieved by Broderick. Here's Capola with it. Joey with just 2 points tonight. In the corner goes to Southern. Dowling reversed the ball and nobody's over there, but TJ Augustine, our official. So
yeah,
out of
two
bounds.
Unfortunate turnovers here at the beginning of this quarter. You have to stop those. You have, every possession has to be valued here.
All right, a Dowling turnover, and we'll get the statistics through 3 quarters here when we get a moment. 47-40, Southeast Polk by 7. Here in the boys contest, Rams working underneath, and that is Trey Lust. And a shot up and no good, and a foul on Dowling, and Lust to the free throw line. That foul will be on Kleppe, his second. And Scott, what's the numbers look like through 3 quarters?
Through 3, Southeast Polk shooting 16 for 29 from the field, 3 for 6 from the line, 9 rebounds. 21 rebounds, 10 turnovers. For Dowling, they are 13 for 34 from the field, 3 for 8 from the line, 17 rebounds, and 14 turnovers.
Right, Southeast Polk 4 of 8 at the free throw line as Lust missed the first of 2 free throws. Second one on the way is short. And rebound Broderick and Dowling. Dowling 3 of 6 at the free throw line tonight. Southeast Polk jumped out to a 15-7 first quarter lead. Rams outscored Dowling 16-12 in the second quarter, and the Rams led 31-19 at half, but Dowling comes storming back in the third quarter. 19-14 over Southeast Polk, and now a whistle and a foul on the Rams, and this will be on Sam Zelenovich, his first. Team foul number 1 on the Rams here in the fourth quarter now. Down the lane, Riddick Metten with the shot to the right hand. It's up and good. The basket will count, and a foul on Southeast Polk.
Again, and those are the possessions. Doing things that way is what's going to get you in a position to win this ball game. And I think they should really make an emphasis to get down the lane and score, or get the kickouts for the threes that they want, rather than just shooting them off the dribble.
Metten with his 12th point, and the free throw good. 13 points for Riddick. He had 14 points last Friday night in his season debut after sitting out the first 4 games. 47-43, Southeast Polk by 4. Here's Goodman in the lane. His shot up, blocked from behind by Kleppe. Ryan gets the rebound, leads the charge down court to Capola. His shot no good, and a foul called on Grady Bronzeway Norris of Southeast Polk, and 2 free throws coming for Capola.
Maybe he can see the ball go through the basket here, and it'll give him some confidence for the last 6 minutes of this game. But to his credit, he's played a very tough defensive game against a tough player.
Second foul on Bronzeway Norris, and free throw by Capola is no good. Joey with just a basket back in the first quarter. And he's well below his average of 16 points a contest. Second free throw is good. 47-44, Southeast Polk by 3. Now the Rams the other night losing at Waukee Northwest 67-63. They had a lead in that contest and didn't close it out. We'll see if they're going to do it here. Now charging foul called on the Rams. Taking it to the hole was Jamari Williams, and he drew the foul. And I'm not sure which Dowling defender. Was it Capola? Was it Broderick, or was it Maddox Capola? Joey or Maddox?
It was just a cluster of people there, and I did not see who took it. It looked painful, though.
And that is Trey Lust with his 4th foul, not Jamari Williams. So Lust with his 4th. 14th foul on Southeast Polk. Kleppe for 3. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound, Jamari Williams and the Rams. 47-44. And underneath, a shot up and good by Southeast Polk's Trey Lust, playing with 4 fouls. He's got 10 points. Dowling the other way. Metten shot off the glass, no good. And now Kleppe with the offensive glass, drew the foul, and he'll have 2 free throws. And intensity picking up here just a little bit as Goodman with the foul. That's his 4th. And free throws coming for Dowling and Ryan Kleppe.
Dowling just needs to keep attacking like this. They'll get the free throw line, knock them down.
First free throw no good by Kleppe. Dowling was 3 of 6 at the free throw line going into the fourth quarter. And they are now Second free throw good, so Maroons are now 3 of 5 at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. 49-45, Southeast Polk by 4. 5:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Maroons trying to make a comeback. Turnaround shot in the lane. It's no good by Barton of Southeast Polk. Dowling with the rebound. Maroons trying to build on a 19-14 third quarter comeback. The ball nearly stolen away as Capola loses right in front of the bench. Three-pointer by Metten is no good. Gets his own rebound. Now the ball nearly stolen away by Southeast Polk and Bodie Goodman, but Dowling will call a timeout with 32 seconds remaining on the shot clock. We'll keep it here with 4:52 remaining. It's Southeast Polk 49, Dowling 45. Mark Hamadale, Scott Babinet. Appreciate Scott sitting in tonight for Jimmy Cataldo, who's a little bit under the weather. I want to thank our supporters of Iowa Catholic Radio. They include Bozen the Florist, Ashworth Vision Clinic, and Construction Professionals. Reminder, our next game will be this coming Friday night. Dowling will be home, as the Maroons have only had one road game, opposite of last year. Dowling will be home against Ankeny in a girl-boy doubleheader this Friday night, and that'll be our final broadcast before the Christmas and New Year's break.
What a crazy schedule.
I think they hire some of those computer companies that Major League Baseball and the NFL use, and it can get kind of quirky.
This is very quirky, and it's been 2 years of quirky.
Yeah, last year we were on the road. We weren't sitting in this spot but once last year. This year we've been making our little nest, and we'll be out of the nest in January and February. We'll be road teams.
Yeah, I mean, it is good to play. But as a coach, I think you want more balance than what the schedule is. But it is what it is, so you better get the wins piled up at home here and protect the home court.
Other games going on tonight include Ankeny Centennial at Johnson. These are all girl-boy doubleheaders. Urbandale's at Waukee, Ankeny at Waukee Northwest. West Des Moines Valley has a bye tonight, both girls and boys. Iowa Alliance Conference, Roosevelt at Ames, Lincoln at Marshalltown, and East at Waterloo East. Long three up and no good by Dowling. Rebound Southeast Polk, and a foul in the backcourt on Reddick Metten. So Metten picks up his second foul. That'll be team foul number 2 on Dowling here in the fourth quarter. The Rams already have 5 fouls, so Dowling will be at the free throw line for the double bonus from here on out.
And Dowling got a good look out of that timeout. It just did not fall. Now you get back to the defensive stops game.
49-45, Southeast Polk. Dowling now gets a steal. Maddox Capola with a steal. Lead pass to Joey Capola, his brother. Ball loose on the floor, and Broderick comes away with it. Broderick's pass, well, slipped out of his hands into the hands of Southeast Polk. Trey Lust has it, another Dowling turnover. And we got a timeout called by Southeast Polk and head coach Alan Jenkins. Will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Same score as the last timeout, 49-45, 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Here in the fourth quarter, a great night here on a Tuesday night girl-boy doubleheader. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Klein Electric, the Catholic Tuition Organization, and Construction Professionals, not by Grandview Softball. Grandview, put 30? Right there. Thank you, sir. Yeah, appreciate that, sir. I was supposed to mention Grandview Softball. Why would I do that?
Well, only you can answer that. I'm like Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing.
Yeah, you play it that way, too. Get well wishes to Jimmy Cataldo and head coach Tom Wilson, both under the weather tonight.
Plus, Jimmy's funnier on this broadcast with you than I am, I'm sure.
Oh, too much South Side. I'm glad you're here, Scott, believe me. Although you were on the extended South Side living in Norwalk, so
yes,
you're close. You're close. All right, we're underway. Southeast Polk out of the timeout. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Rams with it. This is Jackson Barton, dribbles inside. And on the pass, a foul on Dowling. That'll be the third team foul on Dowling here in the fourth quarter. It'll be out of bounds to Southeast Polk. And they're going to get Cole Southard with his first foul.
I thought he was going up for a shot there. I'm surprised they didn't give him 2. I mean, I could be wrong, obviously.
I thought Barton was in the lane, and he was looking. He had a guy on the wing coming. He was trying to throw it to him. That's when he was fouled, and they handled it right. Ooh. Rams with it. Here's Lust. on the baseline, and he loses it out of bounds. So turnovers, and boy, I'll tell you what, empty possessions both ways. It does not favor the team that trails by 4.
Yes. Well, now they've got 3:45 left to close this gap here.
Here's Maddox Capola off the pass from Kleppe. Now Kleppe top of the key. Rams stay man-to-man.
And if they can get the ball moving, they can get inside the lane and draw free throws and get the line there. Maybe get some and ones here.
There's Broderick with it. Out to Kleppe with 10 on the shot clock. The coach Justin Einertson of Dowling calls out a set play. They run it for Kleppe. Layup good on the left side. Ryan Kleppe shoots and scores, and that is a huge basket. That is his 10th point of the night. Rams the other way. With it is Sam Zelenovic. Now a three-pointer up, no good from the left wing by Trey Luss. Ball goes out of bounds to Dowling. The Maroons get a stop. And that's something they haven't done enough. When they score, they get back and they trade baskets. And that time a big stop there, Scott.
Yeah, it was. And now you're down 2. You run the offense like you did last time. Get a drive. You don't have to get a 3 here. Get the drive, get to the basket, get an and 1. Or if you get in there and they collapse, then you can kick it out for the wide open 3. That's the best. It's the best way to get those.
Under 3 minutes to play. Dowling with the basketball, trailing by 2. Chance to tie. Here's Medit down the lane. He draws the foul. Riddick found the seam, but had to use the basket as his.
But he drove with conviction. He knew where he wanted to go and got there and drew the foul.
And believe it or not, Bodie Goodman has just fouled out. I thought the foul was on Barton. They're going to get Goodman, and he's going to foul out with 17 points on the night. That is a huge part of this game with 2:44 remaining.
Right.
Goodman fouls out here in the fourth quarter. Free throw up, good by Metten. Riddick with 14 points. He'll get another. 49-48, Southeast Polk by 1. Second free throw short. And the rebound, Bronzeway Norris of Southeast Polk.
You can't let down here just because they're leading scorers out of the game. You got to keep playing solid defense and see if they can make someone else have to beat them. So play the solid defense here.
A.J. Schaefer and Zeb Hins will run the point for Southeast Polk. Also in there is Jackson Barton. Rams now get it over to Williams. His shot no good. Ball slapped around. And saving the ball from going out of bounds is Dowling. And they thought, I think Metten, ball goes off, and I think the officials are going to huddle up here. Riddick Metten come up, and he said, hey, I threw it off that kid. And they're going to huddle up. This is actually a review, but it's what did I see and what did you see? So they wave the players back to the benches. 2:13 to go, fourth quarter, 49-48. Southeast Polk by 1. And our three-person officiating crew getting together. Lou Yasinich, TJ Augustine, and Jason Alonz. They're going to get the coaches together and tell them what they have. And our lead official tonight, Jason Alonz, is telling them, hey, this is what we have.
Are they going to call it jump ball?
Depends what they saw. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, you kind of got to go with the referee who was in position there.
That was TJ Augustine on the baseline. So they'll give it to Southeast Polk, but there's 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Rams will throw it in. Schaefer gets it over in the corner to Williams. For 3, it's no good. Rebound Broderick, and Dowling a chance to take its second lead of the night. They had one early back in the first quarter, led by 2. All right, here's Capola underneath. His shot up and no good, and that's Maddox Capola attacking the glass, and he drew the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Again, there's a good attack, and you know, you have to say, like, they've recovered from that first half of dreadful turnovers to putting together a better half and getting back into this game and a chance to take the lead here.
A chance to tie or take the lead. Capola's first free throw good.
I'm an optimist, Mark.
And on the year, that's Maddox's first free throws of the season. He's got 4 points tonight. Or check that, 7 points tonight. Second free throw up. Good. So Maddox Capola with 8 points gives Dowling its first lead since the first quarter. 50-49 Maroons. 2 minutes remaining. Rams with the basketball. Foul situation. Dowling has a foul to give. They have 3 team fouls. Southeast Polk with 5 and a timeout. This will be a full one. We'll take it with them. With the score, Dowling 50, Southeast Polk 49 in this boys contest from the Dowling Gym. We'll take a 1-minute break and return on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Minute 35 to go. Southeast Polk out of the timeout. And they lose the basketball. Stolen away by the Maroons as Ryan Kleppe in the backcourt hands it off to Joey Capola. He's double teamed in the corner. Gets it to Riddick Menton. Out to Kleppe. Kleppe down the lane. Finds Menton. And the pass is stolen away by Zeb Hins of Southeast Polk. Maroons had a chance there. Dowling by 1, 50-49. And underneath, shot off the glass. No good by Schaefer. Rebound cleared out of there. Maddox Capola battling inside, and it'll be Dowling basketball as Jamari Williams picks up the foul.
2 free throws.
That'll be his 4th foul. Yeah, it's automatic 2. Maroons, or Southeast Polk, well over the 5 foul limit, so it's 2 shots the rest of the way for Dowling. Maddox Capola back to the line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. Substitutions checking in. Southeast Polk, Trey Luss back in. And for Dowling, Ali Aragao. So it'll be Ali Aragao, Joey Capola, Maddox Capola, Riddick Menton, and Joe Broderick. The 5 on the floor for Dowling. First of 2 free throws for Maddox Capola. No more 1-and-1s in high school basketball. And his first free throw is good. I know Dar Danielson on the broadcast asked your opinion. You were well rehearsed in that. You
prepped me.
And did a great job with the answer. Second free throw good. Maddox Capola, a sophomore, 4 for 4 in the last couple possessions. And he's got 10 points. And Dowling leads by 3, 52-49. Here's Hins with it. Thinks about the 3. Dowling stays man-to-man. Hins with it. Top of the key for 3. It's no good. He left it short. Rebound Joey Capola. He's being chased in the backcourt by Hins with 45 seconds to go and the ball thrown away. Capola tried to hit his brother with the pass, and it's errant, out of bounds to Southeast Polk. Maroons had an opportunity there, Scott.
Yes, that's a terrible possession right there. You know, good thought in mind, but probably a little too risky with 40 seconds left.
Riddick Menton with 14 points. Joe Broderick with 13 points for Dowling. Now a long 3 is blocked. Grady Brunswig Norris had the shot blocked. Rebound Dowling and Capola.
They need to run clock here.
Yeah, Joey in the front court. Now Southeast Polk double teaming the ball. They get it to Ali Aragar. A gal on a timeout called by Dowling. We will keep it here. 23 seconds remaining. It'll be Dowling basketball with 23 seconds. The shot clock is turned off here in the 4th quarter. Dowling by 3. Riddick Menton leading the way for the Maroons with 14 points. 13 points for Joe Broderick. Ryan Kleppe with 10 points. Off the bench, Maddox Capola with 10 points. And then rounding out scoring for Dowling, Dante Cataldo off the bench with 2 points. Joey Capola held to 3 points tonight from his season average of 16. And
the good news, though, if you watch his body language, he stayed so focused. He hasn't, it's not bad body language. He's just fighting on the defensive end, trying to get the team, make this comeback. And I think he's been instrumental in all the little things where, as you might need him more for scoring, but everybody else has stepped up, which is important. Now they have to be super strong with the ball here.
And for Southeast Polk, their leading scorer, Bodie Goodman, fouled out with 2:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Rams have put up 2 field goals, one by Jackson Barton and one by Trey Lust, and that's been it here in the fourth quarter. They're 0 for 2 at the free throw line. And where is Southeast Polk's points coming from? And the Maroons are just trying to get one more point to make it a 2-possession game.
Yep.
Capola inbounds the ball, and it's slapped away by the Rams right in the hands of Kevin Oddie, our official scorer.
I think ball fakes here would be effective. You'd probably get a layup out of this. If not, they're going to have to foul here, though.
Rams are not guarding the ball in this juncture. As they'll make a substitution, they'll bring in Sam Zelenovich defensively for Jackson Barton. So a much quicker team for Southeast Polk. Capola inbounds right in front of the Dowling bench. Gets to Kleppe. Over to Capola. Joey with it, and he's fouled from behind. He'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Southeast Polk's Trey Lust, and that'll be his 5th foul. He'll foul out with 10 points.
Yeah, they probably waited a little too long. It's steal or foul right away.
So Bodie Goodman fouls out with 17 points. Trey Lust fouls out with 16 seconds remaining with 10 points. Free throws coming for Joey Capola, where he's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. First one up, good. 2-possession game right now for Dowling. The Maroons lead by 4, 53-49, 16 seconds remaining here, Scott, in the fourth.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get a quick 2 if you're Southeast Polk, that would be fine, but Dowling has to defend without fouling here.
Second free throw, no good. And traveling called on A.J. Schaefer as he tried to reverse his footing and lost his footing. It'll be Dowling basketball with 11 seconds remaining.
Yeah, okay, be strong to the ball, get to the free throw line, and just put this game away.
Inbound the ball to Medin. And a whistle in a backcourt foul with 8.5 seconds remaining. Dowling will go to the free throw line, leading by 4. And boy, what a second half comeback. It all started in that third quarter, Scott. Maroons trailed 31-19 at the half, and they outscored 19-14 in the third quarter, outscored Southeast Polk, and it's just continued here in the fourth.
Yeah, and the key in that third quarter was they went from like averaging 6 turnovers a quarter down to 2, so they were valuing the ball a lot more. So it's a gutted out win because your free throw shooting hasn't been great.
And Metten hits 1 of 2 free throws. He's got 15 points, 54-49, Dowling by 5. A long 3 by Schaefer off the back iron, no good with 2 seconds left. Now a long 3 is no good by Grady, Bronsweg Norris, and Dowling will win it 54-49. And another one slips through the cracks for Southeast Polk as they had the lead at Waukee Northwest Friday night. And then tonight had the lead against Dowling well into the fourth quarter before their 2 leading scorers fouled out, and the Maroons pull away a victory at home, 54-49 to complete the doubleheader sweep. Scott Babinett, what a performance by the Maroons as they rallied in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it was a gutted out win. It looked really bad in the first half where they were just turning the ball over. I know I'm repeating the word turnover a lot, but
that's true.
It was actually, as a coach, I would said the bakery's open tonight, and it surely was for both teams actually. So once they calmed down, it could have been worse, and they stayed within a manageable distance to make the comeback.
Well, Dowling outscoring Southeast Polk 16-4 in that fourth quarter to win it 54-49. That'll complete the doubleheader sweep. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Our thanks to our folks back at Iowa Catholic Radio, and they include Josephina Wilkham, our studio producer tonight. We thank her for sitting in. Brady Grimm on an extended vacation. He'll be back, I think, Friday for our contest. But thanks to the folks behind the scenes, including our supporters and loyal sponsors of Iowa Catholic Radio. They include Skeffington's Formal Wear, Bozen the Florist, the Catholic Tuition Organization, Ashworth Vision Clinic. Our thanks to Construction Professionals and Klein Electric. My name's Mark Amadale alongside Scott Babinett. We'll come back in 2 minutes as we'll total up the scoring in this contest and get a word with head coach Justin Einertson as the Dowling boys even their record at 3-3 tonight. Southeast Polk falls to 1-4. Again, the final, Dowling 54, Southeast Polk 49, and the girls contest, it was Dowling 63, Southeast Polk 41 in game one of our girl-boy doubleheader. We'll return to the Dowling gym following this 2-minute break here on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
This is. You often say Westside Auto instead of Westside Auto Pros, because I think I shouldn't have to tell you we're the pros. That's what you expect. Many places will tell you that they're honest and will fix your car right the first time and that they're friendly. Well, duh, isn't that what you expect? How about this? I'll put my claims in writing. The Westside Auto lifetime warranty on any repairs we do. That's an offer no other auto repair shop in this area is doing. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.